What is up, gang? We have a special guest host with us for this Thanksgiving episode. As soon as he gets in here, should be just a moment. And then Jack will be joining us in like 15, 20 minutes. He's at a family dinner, which, holiday season, can't really fucking complain, dude. You know what I mean? People got shit to do. All right. So, oh shit, let me put this ticker up, yo. I always forget that shit, yo, all the fucking time. All right, here we go. So, this is what we got to get into here today. So, just a brief rundown. We're not going to get into most of it until Jack gets in here, but yeah. So we got the college player who's declared dead, and then like an hour or two later, they're like, "No, wait, he's not dead. Actually, we're going to play the FBI's Most Wanted Fugitives game again. That's going to be fun." Let's see here. Let's see. 20 human skulls found in a home in New Mexico. Another cold case solved, decades long, about 20 years fucking going. Finally solved. 4 people were arrested in staging bear attacks in California. That's me some shit. So former NFL player arrested for COVID, the PPP loan scam, which I used to work that program when it was going on, so I can actually speak about that with some knowledge. Of course, the Thanksgiving special. Let's see here. Special guest host Slim Horny. That's what I mean. I hope you don't mind, because that's what he used to go by on Twitter. So I hope he doesn't mind me, calling him that. If he wants me to change it, I will. Let's see. We got the Lil Wayne planning to diss Kendrick back, which don't do it, dude. Don't do it. Because I'll just talk about this until Slim gets in here. But oh, here we go. Here he goes. What's up, buddy?
Hey.
Yeah. All right, we're good. I know earlier we were having some connection issues, not connection, but the browser wasn't working.
We're 3 minutes into the video, so we're not too late.
No, you're good. You're good. I was just giving a rundown of the shit that we were going to cover.
Are we going to talk about Marilyn Manson today?
Yeah. Once Jack gets in here, he'll be here in about 15 to 20 minutes. He's at a Thanksgiving get-together / dinner thing.
Okay, so now I get to talk to you one-on-one.
Yeah, right. Yeah, go ahead, man. The floor is yours.
So when did we first start talking on Twitter?
Oh, dude.
2013.
Yeah. Well,
I can't even.
Yeah. It could have even been. It could have. No, it wasn't 2012. Yeah, it was 13.
It had to be 13.
Yeah, because I was living in Alabama at that time.
Alabama? What were you doing in Alabama?
I lived with some chick I met on Twitter.
Oh.
Yeah.
You actually meet people on Twitter? Yeah, well, obviously, because you've met Jack.
Yeah, well, I've fucked about 3-4 girls off Twitter. I've dated 2 of them for like years, extensively, like 2-3 years apiece. I was actually engaged to 2. I married 1. Jesus, this makes me look really bad. Yeah. So yeah. I've met a few people off Twitter.
Nobody really in my area uses Twitter. I've tried to get all my friends to sign up, and I mean they'll use it for like a week or a few weeks, and then they get bored of it, and then they never use it again.
Like Twitter is something that you have to be on it enough to get it.
Yeah.
And I think people give up too soon.
They do give up too soon. They sign up and they use it for like a week, and then they don't get any followers, and they're like, oh, this is boring.
Yeah, like I don't think they understand, because me and you come from the era of Twitter where it was like the Wild West, where like you could say and do whatever the fuck you wanted and nothing would happen to you.
I remember when I was a kid creating like 100 accounts just to troll people with. Like every time I would get suspended, I would just make a new one, and I fucking had like 10 accounts at one point. I just used to troll people with.
I think the one I met you on was the first one, anyways. Was the megalomaniac one, I think.
Yeah, probably. Did we? Did we
Trying
meet? Do
to
you think
say,
we met through? Do you think we met through Phil?
yeah, I'm pretty sure we did.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Phil.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, the OG man. But Sully Mac chimes in here with Twitter's not a game; it's only for the real ones. You're right, buddy.
Did you ever
Absolutely.
meet Phil?
No, no. So when he was going through his like his homeless phase, I offered to fucking take him in, and then like because he was on like so many drugs and shit that he would like catch an attitude about shit like out of the blue, and I'm like, bro, I'm trying to help you. You know what I mean? And like he ended up telling me that fucking like that like he was like sucking dick for fucking places to stay and shit, dude. I'm like, yo, I don't know if he was being serious or not, you know, because his sense of humor, you don't know.
I kind of feel bad because I actually think I gave him that idea.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Well, hey, dude. I mean, it kept him going for a few, another year or so. I'll never forget that fucking. He made that one video where he was like, he was like tweaking, bro, and he's like, enough of this. He's like, no more typing. He's like, none of this. Just send me money, right? So I had clipped that and I sent it to the fucking John McAfee. And he ended up replying to it. He was like laughing and shit, dude. He was like LMAO to it. Too funny, dude.
Yeah, I remember talking to him probably like a year before he died. That was the
Yeah.
last. I got back in touch with him after we had stopped talking for a long time.
So you guys like had a falling out?
Yeah, I guess you could call it that.
Yeah.
But
Because like
yeah, we made up and stuff.
when he was in like his begging phase on Twitter, right? Like he would always message me and ask for money, and I'm like, sorry, dude, I just spent like fucking like $80 on coke, bro. And he's like, oh, how long did that last? An hour? And I'm like, yo, fuck you, bro. I'm like, yeah, but who gives a shit, dude? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
fuck you, man. Like, yeah,
we reconnected, and then I stopped talking to him not long after that again
like were you guys?
during his heroin phase.
Yeah. Oh, dude, and then he was dating that chick.
With the with the cockeye.
Yeah, yeah. I so like
She was actually the one that told me that he died because I had heard some rumors,
yeah,
and or yeah, I heard some rumors. I don't think a lot of people really knew where he went. I think there's still a lot of people that don't know where he went. And so I did some like really investigative stalking work, and I found his Instagram, and then I found his girlfriend on Facebook.
yeah. And yes, it is Sully Mac. Yeah, this is exactly who we're talking about. But yeah, you're right. And how I ended up finding out was a couple people on Twitter were like close to him to the point that they had his family on Facebook, and his mom had
Mm.
made a post about like R.I.P. to their son and shit like that. That
Yeah,
he
see,
had.
I was never able to find his parents. That would have been
Yeah,
interesting. I like to
yeah.
when I really want to find when I really want to find out about people. I really do some digging. Like I can do like
Yeah,
you ever seen the MTV show Catfish?
yeah.
Yeah, I could do that kind of shit all by myself.
Yeah, dude. Like, I feel like that's like a generational thing, right? Like that.
Yeah.
Um, like our like for example, like there's some people in my family, like when I had a family anyway. But like there are some people in my family who like for my uncle, for example, who's only like 10 years older, and he'll be like, yo, Google something for me. And I'm like, dude, just fucking Google it, bro. But like
Right.
he doesn't know how to search properly. Like he's putting in like the whole question where like so only put in keywords, bro. You
I
don't
have
put
a
in the
question.
thing.
I have a question. Where did you go when you were gone for like a year or two on Twitter?
This past time.
Yeah.
Um I went to like I did a complete social media shutdown. I went to therapy and shit because like
Oh.
I had like a heavy drug problem, and
Hmm.
I felt like that like not that Twitter was making it worse because that would be stupid to say, but I felt like that Twitter like because I was working on myself, I felt like Twitter was bringing like the worst out of me.
Yeah,
Like
that's kind of why I had to take a break earlier this year. I don't know if you remember or not, but I took like
yeah,
a 3 month break.
Yeah, and like I eventually came back because people were like, "Come on, dude, come back," and I'm like, "All right." I was like, "Yo, I'll come back, but I'm not going to use it." So I would only post like maybe once every 2-3 weeks. You know, like something would happen in like a sports game or some shit, something big or something like that, and then make a post, but not like I do now. But like, yeah, I felt like that I had to step away from social media for a while, in order for the work that I was doing on myself to actually take hold.
Mm.
Because like it's hypocritical to be like, yeah, I'm going to therapy trying to be a better person, but then I'm trolling some black guy on Twitter. You know what I mean? Like, you know what
Right.
I mean? Like, so it's kind of like
Yeah.
flies in the face of what I'm trying to do. You
I
know,
feel like
so
Twitter can kind of make people schizophrenic or like bipolar.
yeah, and then
Like,
like the reason that I
like you can create
deactivated my
you can,
account,
you can create like an entire different personality on the internet.
yeah, and the reason I end up deactivating my account is like because my one of my exes was stalking my fucking page, and like I could tell because I had such little followers and such high views on my posts. So I knew that some of my posts were being passed around the group chat. So I'd like test some shit, and I'd like say something that would like trigger to be passed along a fucking group chat, right? So it was obvious that it was happening. So I ended up dating a girl who was finer than her, and I was like breaking her balls on Twitter. I was trolling her. I'm like, "Yo, fuck you, bitch." I was like, so I had the girl that I was dating at the time like give her the finger and shit, dude. And I tagged her in the post, and like I was drunk as fuck. I woke up next morning, I felt really bad, dude. I'm like, yeah, and that's what made me delete my account uh,
Mm.
and take a break because I'm like, damn, bro, like this place really does bring the fucking worst out of me sometimes, dude.
Do you really live in the same area as Christopher Yokozilla?
No, but I used to when we were in so we both lived in Mobile, Alabama.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so when I was down there for like the 3 years that I was there, yeah.
Did you guys ever meet up?
Nah, we were supposed to, but it never came to fruition,
I'm
actually.
only asking because a few years ago when you disappeared, I was like, where did that guy Joshua go? I just put a post
Yeah,
out, and then I think he DM'd me or replied to me, and he was like, he said something like, "Oh yeah, I know him. We used to live in the same area." He was like, he said something like, "He'll be back on Twitter."
yeah. But so he's still on Twitter though. I don't know if you know, but he's still on there. His
Yeah,
name's just
I follow him.
oh, all right, cool.
We
Yeah,
talk
because
like
like
we talk. I mean, we don't like talk, but I mean, we still
yeah.
keep in touch.
Yeah, like he's one of the people that I seek out. Like whenever I come back, like there's certain people. There's like a core group of people that I have to follow. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's one of those followers like you that
Yeah,
I've had since like 2013.
yeah, dude. He's an OG too, and like his account's gotten funnier because like back in the day, like when me and you like were like trolling Twitter and shit, like he had more like serious account for the most part. But
When he was
now he's like,
Yokozilla,
yeah.
I kind of wish he would bring back Yokozilla. That was funny.
He's oh shit, Oli. He's a cool guy. Yeah, he is a cool guy, dude. You're right. He is, man. Yeah.
Did you create this little news banner down there?
Mm-hmm.
What does that
Yeah,
say? Lil Wayne allegedly planning Kendrick diss record.
yeah. I don't.
FBI most wanted fugitives.
Yeah. So with the FBI most wanted fugitives, we play a game with it, right? So we put up their mugshots and we try to guess their crimes, and then we
Oh,
click
that's
on the
fun.
person. Watch. So like, I'll like show you an example here. Let me see. Watch.
Are they famous people or what?
No, they're just regular people,
Oh.
you know.
Well,
Uh,
it would be funny if we guessed celebrity mugshots and
so
guess what they do.
see, so this dude, right? Like this guy, the first dude. Like, what do you think he did? You know what I mean?
I see four different people.
Well,
Which one are we
so
talking about?
this the first dude, the gray, black and white picture here.
Okay, so based on the picture, yeah,
Yeah,
I'm supposed to guess what he's wanted
yeah,
for.
yeah. Right. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. So it could be like murder or fucking like embezzlement or cyber crime. You know what I mean?
And, and you're able to, and it'll tell you.
Yeah. So watch. So like, just
I'm
for
gonna
example,
say,
yeah.
I'm gonna say, I don't know. It's hard to tell.
I'm gonna say kidnapping.
I'm gonna say car theft.
All right. Well, let's see what he did here. Unlawful flight to avoid prosecution, first degree murder, 3 counts, and arson of an occupied structure. All right.
Are these other pictures of him?
Yeah. There's a bunch of them. Yeah. So let me see. This is okay. So this is an age enhanced photo.
Oh.
So this is what they think that he.
And this guy's still on the run.
Yeah. So all these people are still wanted. Yeah. So then it says here that he is physically fit and is an avid outdoorsman, hunter, and you ain't catching this fucking guy, dude. He has a noticeable gold crown on his upper left first bicuspid tooth. He may walk with an exaggerated erect posture and his chest pushed out due to a lower back injury. Fisher is known to chew tobacco heavily. He has ties to New Mexico and Florida. Fisher is believed to be in possession of several weapons, including a high-powered rifle.
New Mexico,
he is wanted for allegedly killing his wife and 2 young children. Oh my God! And then blowing up the house in which they all lived in Scottsdale, Arizona, in April of 2001, dude. So he just said, "Fuck it, dude."
So he's been on the run since 2001.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
But like in his description here, they said that he's like an avid outdoorsman, a hunter, a fisherman. You ain't catching this dude, yo. He could just live off the fucking land, bro.
That's probably what he's doing.
Yeah. But I mean, doing it for 20 years plus is fucking impressive, dude.
Show me the second guy.
All right. Let's see. Let me pull it back up here. Oh shit, no. All right, hold on. I gotta get the fucking thing here. Okay. All right, let's see. All right, second guy. All right, let's see here. Okay. All right, second dude. He kind of looks like a fucking. He kind of looks like a Zoomer or something, dude. Like a, you know what I mean?
He looks like a pedophile.
All right, so you're going pedophile with him?
I'm gonna say pedophile.
All right, let's see. I'm gonna say shit. I'm gonna say rape. I think, dude.
Rape?
Some form of rape. Yeah, because like I don't know, like he's young, so I can't imagine him like being like a fucking.
I can't imagine him killing anybody.
Right, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, so I can't imagine being a murderer. All right, so let's see what we got here. Conspiracy to commit intentional damage to a protected computer. Intentional damage to a protected computer. The fuck does that mean?
So he's a computer hacker.
He's Muslim. I wasn't expecting that. Bazad Muhammad Zadah. All right.
And how long has this guy been on the run for?
Let's find out. Let's see. Let's see. Criminal charges announced against multiple alleged hackers in the Iran show. In Iran, show the breadth of the cyber threat emanating from that country and the FBI and partner agency efforts to neutralize it and hold the individuals accountable. He's approximately 19 years old. Let's see. So he's wanted. Well, him and someone else here. Him and his friend Marwan are wanted for their alleged involvement in criminal activities to include defacing public websites around the world with pro-Iranian and pro-hacker messages. He allegedly defaced, more than 1,100 websites around the world with pro-Iranian and pro-hacker messages, which he began no later than on or about September 4th, 2018, and has continued through the present day. He is also alleged to have transmitted computer code to approximately 51 websites hosted in the United States and defaced those websites by replacing their content with pictures of the late General Soleimani against the background of the Iranian flag, along with the message "Down with America." On September 3rd, 2020, a grand jury in the United States District Court, District of Massachusetts, indicted him, and federal arrest warrants were issued for them after the day they were charged with conspiracy to commit intentional damage to a protected computer and intentional damage to a protected computer.
Does it say where he was born?
Let's see.
Is that a kid?
I'm going to say this motherfucker is not even in the country.
All right. So, yeah. So, Jack, this kid's only 19.
Yeah.
as far as where he was born, I'm assuming Iran.
I'm gonna say he's not even in the country anymore.
Yeah, like let me check his wanted poster, see if they have more info. Let me see. Alias, yo, so his alias. Hold on, let me see if I can blow this up. I'm trying to show his fucking alias. Damn it, yo. So basically, his alias is like a bunch of letters and numbers that you would see like online. So it's not like an alias to where it was, where like your alias is like Mike Davis. Like his shit is like a gamer tag.
Ron,
Sounds
Mexico, like Mike
Yeah.
Dick.
Yeah,
Hey,
exactly.
hey, that guy right there, Robert William Fisher. That was the guy I was talking about on the other show.
Which one? The third one?
The black and white one.
Oh, okay, yeah, dude. He's like, yo, that guy. So, Slim. Well, we both like tried to guess it. We were both wrong, dude. That guy's this guy's a savage, dude. He killed his family,
He murdered his family and blew up their house in the middle of a neighborhood.
Yeah, and now he's like living off the land like fucking Rambo and shit, dude.
What's this guy sitting in the back seat? What did he do?
I don't know. Well, let's guess.
This guy looks like a pedophile too.
Okay,
He looks too young. He looks like a kid though. He looks like he's too young to be a pedophile.
I don't know.
I mean, not necessarily.
He still has the pube stash.
Yeah,
all
true. Right. True.
I'm gonna go with pedophile.
Because I mean, you could still be a pedophile at like 19.
True, yeah.
You know, but I don't think he's that. I'm gonna say something like some kind of like fucking like money
money fraud.
Some kind of like fraud or some
money
shit.
laundering.
Nah, like fraud or something, dude.
All right, let's see what this motherfucker did.
All right, let's see.
With his uneven eyebrows.
Conspiracy to distribute and possess. Oh, and distribute controlled substances. Shit. Let's see. Alias Martin. All right.
Martin.
Place of birth Mexico. Let's see. Caution. He is wanted for his alleged involvement in a scheme to smuggle fentanyl, methamphetamine, and heroin from Mexico into the United States. Narcotics that allegedly were packed into the extinguishers and concealed in scrap metal loads. That's a pretty smart fucking way to do it, though. On December 21st, 2023, a federal arrest warrant was issued in the United States District Court, Central District of California, Los Angeles, California, after he was charged with conspiracy to distribute and to possess with intent to distribute controlled substances. I mean, that seems kind of light to be on the fucking most wanted fugitive list, dude. You know what I mean?
He's not in the. I don't think he's in the country either.
Nah,
I think he probably went back to Mexico.
Yeah.
Who's this dude they snapped an off-guard pic of?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering too. All right, now that guy looks like a pedophile.
Yeah, I'm gonna say child molestation.
Let's go with pedophile.
Certified lover boy.
Oh shit, dude!
No.
Wow, okay.
Computer fraud.
Oleg.
Yeah, Oleg.
He's a Russian. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, and so computer fraud, wire fraud, and money laundering. All right, let's see. What's his alias? Onar. I don't know what the fuck the rest of that says, honestly.
It's a Wi-Fi router name.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. On October 3rd, 2018, a federal grand jury sitting in the Western District of Pennsylvania returned an indictment against 7 Russian individuals for their alleged roles in hacking and related influence and disinformation operations. So, like, I wonder if these are like Russian bots and shit, dude. Like the ones that are trying to like disrupt America and shit by talking shit on Twitter and stuff.
How long has he been wanted for? May of 2018.
Yeah, October of 2018.
Hmm.
So it says here that they were wanted for computer hacking activities spanning from 2014 through May of 2018, including the computer intrusions of the United States Anti-Doping Agency. Why? The World Anti-Doping Agency and other victim entities during the 2016 Summer Olympics and Paralympics in Africa.
Anti-Doping Agency? What is that, like roids?
No, so like
yeah, that's what it is.
That's a weird thing to want that.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he was trying to help his country and like get some shit removed from like some of the athletes and shit, dude.
Yeah, like their records of failing drug
Yeah,
tests.
right. Yeah. The indictment charges these defendants with conspiracy to commit computer fraud, wire fraud, and aggravated identity theft, and conspiracy to commit money laundering. The United States District for the Western District of Pennsylvania and Pittsburgh. Blah 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 blah. Should be considered armed and dangerous. Like, I mean, only why? Because he's Russian.
Do you guys think any of these people are gonna get caught?
No, the Robert William Fisher dude's been. That shit happened when I lived in Phoenix in like 2001.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. This guy's been on the run for 20 years, and
all these people are living a double life somewhere on the other side of the fucking world.
Yeah. And well, I don't know, like that Robert Fisher dude, he's definitely somewhere still in the US, bro.
I mean that I don't know if you know, like there's a theory that said that he may have died like 2 days after it happened because like 2 days after it happened, they found his car and his dog like in some wooded area. So
he might have killed himself.
Yeah. But like but I mean, you really don't know because the guy has the ability to live off the land. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's true, but usually when somebody wanders off into the woods and leaves their car there, it's usually like either suicide or they fucking died some other way.
Yeah, like jumped off a fucking cliff or some shit.
Yeah,
Grand Canyon.
This dude, the first guy on the left here, he's definitely a murderer.
He's a murderer, and it's either drug or gang or cartel related.
I'm gonna go with that too.
All right, let's see. Oh my God! Okay,
yeah,
exactly. Conspiracy to distribute and possess with intent to distribute methamphetamine, fentanyl, and cocaine. Possession with intent to distribute fentanyl, methamphetamine, cocaine. Carrying a firearm during and in relation to, and possession of a firearm in furtherance of a drug trafficking crime. Christian Garcia.
He's only 4 years older than me.
Does that say 5'3"?
5'5". Yeah.
Oh, that's still pretty short.
Yeah, it is, dude. 5'5", 150.
You know what they say about those angry little men?
Yeah. Yo, it's true. Yo, I just worked with some dude at Home Depot. He was mad short, dude. He's always so fucking angry, yo. Dude was always pissed off about something, dude.
They call that little man syndrome.
Yeah, remember the bagel shop guy?
Yeah. Yeah, true. Yeah,
you guys ever seen the angry trumpet guy?
I don't think so.
He's like this fucking 5 foot tall guy, Jewish guy, and he's going off on the at a guy on the street for playing a trumpet.
Really?
It's the most fucking hilarious thing ever.
Yeah. So the only bad thing with this streaming platform, Slim, is that you can't you could play the videos, but the audio is fucked up.
Oh.
So this is why we do shit like this. Because I want to have like dedicated openings and shit to every episode, but it just doesn't fucking cooperate.
That would be cool.
Right. So we tried for the first 4 or 5 episodes or something, Jack?
Yes. And it's all choppy and weird.
Yeah. It plays from behind. But let's see here. Christian Garcia is wanted for his alleged involvement in a drug trafficking organization operating out of the harbor area of Los Angeles, California. It is alleged that he was one of several individuals who supplied large amounts of drugs to the LA area. Federal arrest warrant was issued for Garcia in the United States. Blah, blah, blah. After he was charged with conspiracy to distribute and possess with intent to distribute meth, fentanyl, and cocaine. I mean, the possession of the gun, you kind of have to do that shit when you're involved with stuff like this, dude. You can't be doing shit like that unarmed.
That's what he's wanted for? Was that one of the... Oh, yeah, the Trump... That's hilarious.
This next guy... Oh, go ahead.
Did you guys see what Oli just posted?
Yeah, the trumpet fight.
You guys can watch it after this.
Did they penetrate him with the mouthpiece?
No, it's just some fucking 5 foot angry Jewish guy blowing up on some trumpet player. Just
that guy? Wait.
Oh, yo, I think I have seen that. Yeah.
Yeah, people memed it on Twitter for a while.
He looks like fucking Humpty Dumpty or some shit.
He looks like fucking Lord Farquaad.
Yeah. He looks like a stereotypical Jew.
Yeah.
This next dude's got like insect eyes, like fucking demon eyes.
Yo, this guy's a killer. This guy is a born killer.
He chopped someone's head off.
Let's see what this douchebag did.
See, all right. Conspiracy to provide
Javier Roman Bardella.
Terrorism, bro.
Terrorist, narco-terrorism, conspiracy, racketeering conspiracy,
Alien
smuggling.
So he was a coyote too, bro. Shit, man. Let's see. He was last. Oh no. Okay. Well, he was born El Salvador.
He's a MS-13.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, he is. Legend involvement and
senior leader of MS-13.
Yo. Oh, senior leader. So the guy on the last one we did, he was like the actual leader, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So this guy's like a general or something in the organization.
Remember the FBI? The FBI labeled juggalos as a gang, though.
Did they really?
Yeah.
They're so fucking out of touch and cool.
Imagine how many mothers got their kids taken away because they had a Hatchet Man tattoo.
A Hatchet Man tattooed on the back of their neck.
Yeah.
Okay, this one time I went to a WWE house show here in Yakima, and there was this lady, and she had like purple ICP shit on, and she had like 6 little kids, and they all had the same shirt on. And these were like little 4-year-old kids. They all had the same shirt on that all had a Hatchet Man on it, and they all had Juggalo family on it.
Oh my god, it runs in the family.
But yo,
Juggalo by indoctrination.
Why did they label them as fucking a terrorist organization? Like,
not a terrorist. No, they labeled them a gang. Like
if they're a gang. Yeah, but why?
As if they're the Bloods or Crips. It happened a long time ago, like at least 10 years ago.
I think they ended up getting it taken care of somehow. I think I don't know if they're still on the list, but I'm pretty sure they're not anymore.
Well, one of the funniest episodes of Dr. Phil is when ICP's on it because this dude. Have you seen that where the dude?
I haven't seen Dr. Phil, but I saw this one really old ICP interview from probably like 2000 or 2001 when they were on the O'Reilly Factor.
Yeah, so like basically like there's an episode of Dr. Phil where this dude he looks up to ICP, but he's like broke and it doesn't work. He like basically spends all his wife's money and he fucking puts face paint on, tries to rap. So Dr. Phil brings ICP out to basically tell the guy that he sucks and to stop rapping and shit. And he looks up to ICP, bro. And, and yeah, it's so funny. He was like just basically they're telling him like give up on your dreams and shit. I'm like, yo, this is kind of fucked up. But
have you guys seen those old Japanese tapes that they did commentary over in the 90s?
No.
So they took what's that fucking Japanese hardcore promotion in Japan called? FMW or some shit?
Yeah, some shit like
that. They took like old Cactus Jack matches and they did commentary over the matches. And I guess they were like selling them, and they're on YouTube. You guys should check them out sometime. They're fucking hilarious.
Well, they had their own wrestling promotion for a while.
They do. Yeah, JCW. Yeah, I think it might still be going on. I don't know.
Yeah, I was about to say. I'm pretty sure that they're still around.
Well, I just remember when I watched that
IWA Japan. There you go.
Yeah.
I just remember when I watched that fucking NWA. Sam Hain last year when the dude did fucking the fat guy in ICP, Violent J, I think.
Yeah.
Violent J's the fat one. He was in like a 6-man tag team match on there.
King of the Death Match. Yeah, that's like their tagline. But like, I mean, when ICP was younger, dude, they weren't horrible.
Oh, as wrestlers, no, they weren't. I mean. For backyard self-trained wrestlers, no, they weren't that bad. You guys know the Hurricane was a self-trained wrestler.
Was he?
And I'm pretty sure the Hardy Boys were self-trained, weren't they?
Yeah.
Like their dad built him a ring in the backyard or some shit.
Yeah. I've seen videos of the Hardy Boys and shit. Like, I mean, I give them credit, dude. Especially like because they end up catching on because they debuted as like enhancement talent, like jobbers and shit, dude.
Yeah, and you know how that came about? They actually they were underage when they came into the WWF, and I think they were like 16 or 17, and they lied about their age to get in. They were basically underage jobbers when they first started.
When they had short hair and shit, like in like '96, like before Raw's War, when it was still like the old way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna go find a charger and I'm gonna go make a drink.
All right, yo.
Okay, I'm just gonna put this down.
All right. So what we'll do is we'll come back to the FBI thing in a minute.
Yeah.
Because we got more shit to get into. So we could pick which one we want to go with here. So we got the college player that they pronounced dead, right? And then an hour later, the school was like, "No, wait, he's not dead." What? So yeah, he's fucking still alive, dude. So yeah, so let's get into this one. Let's see.
I saw the part where he said, or it said he was dead after a head injury, but I didn't see the part where they said no, he's not dead.
Let's see. Right. Yeah, so Alabama A&M football player's death incorrectly reported and then retracted by the school, dude. So this kid, Medrick, Jesus Christ, this website is ass. MSN, what the fuck? Alabama A&M football player Medrick Burnett Jr. is alive despite the school announcing his death. The school announced the news on Tuesday in a press release, only to have it pull it down later in the day and retract the statement by athletic director Dr. Paul Bryant. The confusion came to light when members of Burnett's family told local outlets that the school put out incorrect information, TMZ reported. Alabama A&M later said in a statement that they were basing their original statement off information from an immediate family member. We retract the news. Like, how horrible is this, dude?
Yeah, right?
We retract the news of the passing of Medrick Burnett Jr. that was originally advised by an immediate family member on Tuesday evening. Our staff acted accordingly to the wishes of the family member to inform the A&M community and beyond of this unfortunate occurrence. Upon hearing from a representative from UAB Hospital this afternoon, we learned that he remains alive. Like, what the fuck, dude?
So he's like on life. He's on life support or some shit.
But still, like, all you had to do to fact check this was to call the fucking hospital.
Yeah, right. Well, can they tell you though? Can they tell you, or is that like a HIPAA violation?
True. Yeah, true. Yeah. So upon hearing from a representative from UAB Hospital, well, no, maybe not, dude, because a representative this afternoon, we learned that he remains alive. We express our immediate regret for disseminating false information. However, we hold complete joy in knowing that he remains in stable condition. He's a linebacker. He suffered a head injury from a collision and was taken off the field on a stretcher. Let's see. So it's not really showing that, but I don't know. I don't know if that would be a HIPAA violation or not, dude. Because maybe there's different rules for like media or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that could be. I just know obviously you can't like post a picture of someone's X-ray or like you can't take.
Right. Yeah.
You can't go in a hospital and take pictures with your phone, like shit like that.
Yeah, because we were talking about that. I'm like, I think it was like an episode of Raw or something. Then they put someone's like, it was like someone's like broken femur or something. You're like, yo, you can't show that. Like, it's a clear as day fucking HIPAA violation, dude. You can't do that. Oh fuck. But let's see. So we what we can do, because I know he wants to talk about Marilyn Manson. So what we can do is we could talk about the Kendrick Wayne thing here until he gets back, and then we'll get into Marilyn Manson. So I don't think it's a good idea for Wayne to fucking diss fucking Kendrick, dude. Like, no. I think that
it's kind of like what Chappelle said that one time where he was like, who the fuck cares about what Ja Rule says? It's kind of like who the fuck cares about Lil Wayne? Remember when everybody talked about, the Carter 5 for like 10 fucking years, and then he finally dropped it, and everybody listened to that thing like once?
Yeah, it was very like forgettable. Very fucking forgettable.
It was just like a typical album with 100 fucking features.
And plus, like, all these people are acting like, first of all, they're acting like it's still fucking like 2007. Yeah. Like Wayne hasn't rapped like that in fucking like 20 years, dude, almost. Yeah. That's number one. Number two, Kendrick comes from battle rap circles. This is like that's
Yeah.
where he fucking learned shit. Like this is where he comes from. Lil Wayne has never had a battle. He's never beaten anybody, dude. I don't think he's ever had a beef with anybody, honestly. So I don't know. I mean,
no, I don't think he has. No, I don't think he has.
and then like I mean, there kind of was like they're like so him and Eminem were like sneak dissing each other for a while.
Yeah,
and then they did that song together, and Eminem like dissed him on the same fucking
no,
song.
No love. You mean no love? Yeah.
But now that you're back, we can get into this Marilyn Manson talk here.
Did you guys like the new album?
I haven't listened to it yet.
Really?
I got the book right here.
You got Marilyn Manson's book, and we're going to talk about Marilyn Manson, and you haven't listened to his new album yet.
I know what it's called, but I haven't listened to it. One Assassination Under God, Part 1.
Josh, did you like it?
I thought it was pretty solid, actually. It's like, especially for his age, like a lot of artists, I should say, like as they age, I don't know if it's because like they get sober, like a lot of it is from getting sober, honestly, but a lot of it's age and shit, and like they're just not as good as they were. But like
I get burnt out is what it is.
Yeah, but I don't think it was bad at all.
I don't think it was as good as Pale Emperor. I don't know if you've heard the Pale Emperor album. That came out in like 2015. Yeah. And it was pretty popular when it came out. Even people that really didn't listen to Marilyn Manson were telling me on Twitter, like, "Oh yeah, this is a pretty good album." Like, it was a pretty popular album. Then he came out. Then he started pumping out I think he pumped out like 2 really shitty albums after that. And this one came out, and it's actually one of the better albums that he's came out with in the last 20 years, I think.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's at least, I would say it's at least better than anything in the last decade, I'd say, from him. I think. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Heart-shaped glasses. That's my favorite.
Yeah, that's your favorite song? Yeah. My favorite Manson song is probably Big White World right now.
Yeah.
The Tainted Love cover is. I like
that. Oh yeah, I get that one stuck in my head all the time.
Dope Show is great too.
Hey, when he was on the version of Jail with Kanye and he did the hook.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I saw that.
But that's on the version that's like not released anywhere, but except when he played it at the listening event.
Yeah.
Can you find it on YouTube?
Yeah. Probably because they played it at the listening event that was in Miami, so it'll be on there.
Well, it was so funny. It was weird because like Kanye keeps his shit under wrap, especially during that like album rollout. So like it was such a cool album rollout because like he was improving the album in like real time. So like the very first one that he did was a very stripped down version of the album. Like
that was the Atlanta one, right?
Yeah. And then at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome.
Yeah, and then there was the Chicago Bears Stadium one where he was with DaBaby and Marilyn Manson.
Yeah. So like he like rebuilt like his childhood home. And like him, Marilyn Manson, and like all these rappers and shit are like on the porch.
Yeah, they're just posted on the porch.
Yeah, I wonder if I can find a picture. Just
like random, just like as random as it gets. Just DaBaby and Marilyn Manson just chilling on the porch, going up the set.
What would a Kanye West and a Marilyn Manson song sound like?
It's pretty good. It's the Jail. It's the song because remember it was. Then there was the one at the Miami Marlins Stadium. And that Marilyn was at that one too, and that's when they released that version of Jail with Marilyn Manson on the hook. It was good.
Did you guys hear Ozzy Osbourne and Post Malone's collab?
No.
Oh, you should check that out.
Is it good?
It's pretty good. It's okay. If you like Post Malone, it's a good song.
Let me see if I can make this bigger. Yeah, if I zoom in, let me see.
There's a couple good pictures there. Yeah. That's DaBaby. That's Marilyn. Yeah. Kanye in the hat. Marilyn.
Yeah.
When was this?
2021.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Found some other ones here.
You think they're buddies?
But like,
oh yeah.
Well,
they're going through the same shit with cancel culture and shit.
Yeah, so like Kanye Kanye he like tried to adopt him as like a Christian and shit because he felt
did.
that
He did, remember?
yeah.
Remember, Marilyn Manson was at the Sunday service shit with him and Bieber and Kanye too.
Yeah, because he
felt when this new album came out, there were reports coming out that Marilyn Manson had converted to Christianity, and a lot of the lyrical themes are about God and shit on the album.
Yeah,
it makes sense.
Because
Kanye kind of did the same thing because Kanye was kind of into the dark shit when he was hanging out with Jay-Z and all that stuff, and then he started doing those Sunday service church things, and then one time he popped out with Justin Bieber and Marilyn Manson at it.
Interesting.
Yeah, and so like another reason that they had gotten like closer is because they felt basically Kanye felt that Marilyn Manson was being persecuted by the media too, like being lied about and shit, just like that they do to him.
Because Kanye was being labeled like an abuser and shit because Kim was like keeping his kids away from him and like dating Pete Davidson, and Pete Davidson was tattooing Kanye's kids' names on him and all that shit. And Kanye was like, that's fucked up. Like, why can't I see my kids? Why is this weirdo around them and shit? And then they were labeling him as like an abuser and he's the crazy one when he just cared about his kids.
What do you think about the Marilyn Manson accusations?
I actually watched the Evan Rachel Wood documentary like last week.
He's got a documentary.
Yeah, it's called Phoenix. It's called Phoenix Rising, and it's 2 episodes, each like an hour long. And it's kind of her tell-all of what supposedly happened. And it is a lot of it's some pretty damning stuff. But then I watched another video about how Marilyn Manson's innocent, and basically when they were together and right after they were together, all she did was speak highly of him. And then all these years later, when the Me Too shit started happening, all of a sudden he's an abuser. And apparently it was her and this other girl that came forward, and they were exposed like DMing other girls who he had dated, saying like, oh, come on, come out and fucking, come on the smear campaign with us. Kind of like how I guess in the Andrew Tate shit, they said that like girls he knew were DMing him saying, the media is hitting me up, telling me to make up shit about you, and they will pay me for it.
Wow.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I'm not gonna say that I don't believe it at all, but I definitely feel like that it's like exaggerated.
Yeah.
I think the stories they are telling are probably true, but why use it against him now?
Yeah,
like why wait 20 years? Why not? Why I mean, I guess they could say they were afraid, or they didn't feel comfortable talking about it at the time because the culture wasn't where it is now.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, I mean, if you're dating Marilyn Manson, how do you not know what you're getting into?
Yeah,
I mean, the dude cuts himself on stage. He's a member of the Church of Satan.
Yeah. And the thing,
listen to what the guy sings about. Like his early albums, he's got a song called "Kitty Grinder."
Yeah, right. I mean,
well, no, in this book, he was talking about how like.
I'll be right back. I gotta let my cat in.
In his book, he was talking about how he like would go out with his cousin and like fuck with like squirrels and shit, and like he accidentally like injured some fucking rabbit or some shit. I'm trying to find the oh, here it is.
I thought I heard my cat meowing. I guess
here it is. Here's the part. So he says, sometimes we would go to the city park just past the woods and try to pick off little kids playing football. To this day, Chad, who is his cousin, still has a BB lodged beneath the skin in his chest, because when we couldn't find any other targets, we would just shoot at each other. This time we struck close to the house and tried to knock birds out of trees. It was malicious, but we were young and didn't give a shit. That afternoon, I was out for blood, and unfortunately, a white rabbit crossed our path. The thrill of hitting it was incommensurate, but then I went to examine the damage. It was still alive, and blood was pouring out of its eye, soaking
Damn.
into its white fur. Its mouth kept meekly opening and closing, taking in air in a last desperate attempt at life. For the first time, I felt bad for an animal I had shot. I took a large flat rock and ended its suffering with a loud, quick, and messy blow. I was very close to learning an even harsher lesson in killing animals. Like, I don't know, he talks about that, and then I'm not that far in this book yet, but like he beat his mom and shit, and like
Really?
fucking glasses, like drinking glasses at her and shit.
Oh, I
Like,
think I heard about that.
yeah. So
You
he's
know-
like, yeah.
There's a story about Trent Reznor. I think I heard it from you, Slim. Where Trent Reznor's like, he was like a piece of shit. He smashed someone's like really valuable guitar. It was like a
I think you heard that from someone else because I don't really know a lot about Trent Reznor.
Was it a Les Paul? You know why one reason I kind of think Marilyn Manson may be innocent is because he kicked Twiggy Ramirez out of his band for alleged sexual assault, abuse, whatever. And, you know, like, would a fellow abuser do that and kick him out with no proof or anything?
Right. I don't know. I think if he did do it, it's fucking Marilyn Manson. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't
Yeah.
make it
I don't
right.
know if he did it. I don't know if he didn't do it. I'm not gonna say he did it because I don't know for sure. You know what I mean?
If they lock him up like Diddy, then I won't listen to his music anymore. Innocent
Yeah.
until proven guilty.
Well, there's a joke that Bill Maher tells. He says, I don't care what Michael Jackson did. I don't care what R. Kelly did. The music didn't rape anybody. I'm still gonna listen to the music, and that's kind of how I feel.
I remember back when they were fighting over pot legalization and all that shit, and he was a big pothead, so he was a big conglomerate for it. And I'll never forget, he said, well, nobody ever robbed a 7-Eleven high on pot.
That's true. You know, I don't agree with everything Bill Maher says, but I think he's pretty fucking funny as far as comedians go.
So I'm pretty sure
Marilyn
this
Manson
is why
was on Bill Maher's old show back in the day. Marilyn Manson.
Oh yeah, politically incorrect. Yeah, I
his
saw
old
that.
one on Comedy Central.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure that this is why that I thought that I heard it from you, because it involves Marilyn Manson. So this is a post from 7 years ago on the NIN Reddit here, and the name of it is Trent Reznor an asshole. So while I was researching some of Marilyn Manson's early material, I came across Trent's involvement in Antichrist Superstar. While reading, I came across a pretty wild citation about how Marilyn Manson and Trent treated Marilyn Manson member Daisy Berkowitz. He was also highly critical of Reznor, whom he allegedly destroyed a Fender Jaguar, which had been given to him by his father as a child. I was in the studio, and they're all in the control room, and I'm playing guitar. At the end, Trent says, "Do it again, but do it more like this." So he went through this 3 times, and he says, "Hold on, I'll come in there. Let me show you what I'm talking about." So I take my guitar off and hand it to him, and he just smashes it just to fuck with me. Then he laughed and left the room. I was kind of shocked, to be honest. I mean, I get that the guy can be kind of edgy, but damn, destroying another dude's heirloom guitar. But, you know, like, okay, maybe he didn't know that it was like a family heirloom, but I do know how, like, irritating it is that especially when you're doing something creative and you're like, dude, no, like, do it this way. And you keep trying to tell someone and they don't fucking get it. You know what I mean?
Who smashed whose guitar?
So Reznor. So Marilyn Manson smashed Trent Reznor's guitar.
Oh
no. So Trent Reznor smashed former Manson member Daisy Berkowitz's guitar, which was passed down from his dad.
Oh.
So the story is that basically that they were working.
If somebody smashed your guitar, what would you do?
I mean,
I would probably assault. I would probably assault them.
Especially if it was passed down from my dad, dude.
If it's a cheap $200 one like I used to have, I'd be okay. But if it was some like $1,500 fucking pro model one, I'd hopefully I have a fucking insurance or a warranty on it.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of fucked up, dude. But like I said, I mean, how was he to know that it was passed down from his dad? You know what I mean? I don't think that he knew that.
Yeah.
If he did, then he's a complete asshole. Like, there's no defending that shit, dude.
Trent Reznor actually did produce, like the first how many of Marilyn Manson's albums up until like his 2003 album or something.
It was kind of his protege, because then wasn't Twiggy Ramirez in Nine Inch Nails for a while?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. I believe so. Yeah.
A lot of Manson's early music sounds really industrial.
It does. Yeah, like you could definitely hear the Trent Reznor influence.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. The first song I ever heard on Molly was fucking Closer by Nine Inch Nails. And like I enjoyed the song before, but now I hear it differently. Like, I'll never forget that shit, dude. So like every time I hear it now, it's like an instant flashback.
Do you really like the Nine Inch Nails? Because I've listened to some of their stuff. I haven't listened to everything, but I wouldn't say I liked most of the stuff that I've heard so far.
I mean, like I would say that I like the hit records and shit. Like I never done like a deep dive on them.
Oh, okay. So you just pretty much heard the singles.
Yeah, right. Yeah, which those I thought were good.
What do you think of the Misfits?
I like the Misfits.
Yeah, I don't know.
I like Danzig's solo stuff better though, but Misfits are fuck. I like Misfits with Danzig in it. I think he was the best vocalist for that band.
You don't like the Proud Boy Michael Graves albums?
Not that I don't like them. I just don't think they're as good as the Danzig era. You know what I mean?
And you can't remember. You got to remember, Jerry only did have a cage match in WCW.
Yeah, that's right. The Misfits were actually a WCW stable, and Vampiro was in it.
Yeah. In the dying days, kind of where we're at with AEW right now. Too many celebrities.
Do you think AEW is dying?
I mean, we're just in a different world than where we were with WCW. So.
I mean, I see. Like, I don't know if you could say that they're dying because they have like unlimited funding.
Yeah,
but that doesn't mean that the product's good.
Yeah, they could be around for another 20 years if they want.
Right.
They just got a new TV deal, and it's like, I don't know. Like, I don't think it's as bad as like dying WCW, because I've watched shitty stuff. Like,
I don't know. Like,
watch like 2000, 2001 WCW. I would turn it on the WWE Network. I'm like, who the fuck? I mean, I get tickets for shit weren't as expensive as they are now to concerts or wrestling or whatever. But like, I watched like some shitty stuff like Halloween Havoc 2000. Like, who the fuck was buying tickets for this?
I think WCW started giving tickets away for free, if I'm not wrong.
Really?
Oh, I think you're right.
Yeah. Have you ever heard this story? I think they did like a WWE Network special about it, about how like the plan was that Eric Bischoff was going to buy the company, not Vince, and then they were going to have this pay-per-view in May 2001 called The Big Bang, and it was going to be like a new version of WCW, and they're going to be like TNA Impact. They were going to film all their shit at the Hard Rock in Las Vegas instead of like going to a different city every week.
This was Bischoff's plan, right?
Yeah, and then Vince bought him, and then that didn't happen.
I kind of think that was kind of in the works beforehand, because didn't they just like strip every one of their titles and we're like ever going to get new champions? Like,
well, the last Nitro, the one with Shane McMahon, all the titles were on the line, and then they brought him over to WWE.
I think Josh is talking about when Russo took over and Russo did a reset.
Yeah.
And then he started pushing all the younger guys, and I guess like the guys like Hogan and Flair were pissed off about it.
Yeah, because that's part of why WCW wound up. Its fate wound up what it was, because they had 20 guys with creative control, and the script would be rewritten 20 times before it went on TV.
Well, and then not only that, like when they got bought out, like only like none of the bigger guys were going to come over until their contract was up, because it would have been stupid financially.
Yeah, because that's why Goldberg sat at home
Yeah, Hogan, fucking all these dudes.
Hogan sat at home for a year.
Yeah.
Whole NWO sat at home for a year,
Yeah.
basically. Goldberg sat at home for 2 years.
Yeah.
Steiner didn't come right away, did he? I don't think he did.
I think he was like 03 or some shit.
Because the Invasion was all fucking like Booker T was like the biggest star they had for the Invasion.
Yeah.
Steiner came in late 2002, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I was thinking, like 02, 03, around there.
Do you think the Invasion storyline would have worked if they had waited until they had all those people? Because I think it would.
It could have, but there was no telling of when those people were going to come back, if they were ever going to come back.
Like, and also like the thing with it too is like you had to kind of strike when the iron was hot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you can't wait like 2 years.
So, I mean, I don't know. Like, obviously, it would have been better with those dudes because you would have had like Stone Cold versus Goldberg, like in their prime and shit. You know what I mean? Like,
couldn't they have at least used Diamond Dallas Page a little better?
Yeah, well, what they did was fucking stupid. It's like a stalker.
I mean, they did get a handful of world champions. They got Booker T and they had Diamond Dallas Page. Why would you not? Why? If I were bringing Diamond Dallas Page in, I would have had him come in as like a rogue Stone Cold Steve Austin type. You know, I wouldn't have had him on WCW side or WWF side. I would have just had him come out and diamond cutter everybody.
I mean, I feel like, and I'm probably right because there's a lot of proof of this, but like Vince holds a vendetta against certain dudes. And like, if he doesn't like you, and he's just going to give you a shit gimmick that's not going to get over. So like, the first thing he gave him was stalking the Undertaker's wife. Okay. That didn't fucking work. And then he made him some like goofy motivational fucking speaker guy who's like telling everyone to smile and shit and fucking walking around. Fucking, you know what I mean? Like,
do you think that was a rib on him?
Yeah, I do. Because especially like when you see his post wrestling career, to where he you know, he's like doing the yoga and like helping people and shit like that.
Yeah.
I think they just wanted to bring the WCW guys in. Yes, that's what I'm thinking too. Yeah. Is they brought him on just to bury him, dude. Except like, you know, there's a couple.
Bury them and elevate their own guys is what they wanted. Is what he wanted.
Yep. And I mean, but there was a couple, you know, like Jericho, Booker T, Benoit.
When did Rey Mysterio come over? Like 2003 also?
July 2002.
Oh, so like the draft?
Yeah.
A little after that.
Yeah. But like all of those dudes, all those WCW dudes, like they wouldn't have gotten over if Paul Heyman didn't take over and booking on SmackDown.
Yeah.
Like he turned all those dudes into main eventers. Like Guerrero was stuck in the mid card on fucking Raw. Like, unfortunately, I think Perry Saturn just got he got hurt, so you couldn't.
I was literally just gonna say, I came across this video on YouTube. It was basically someone's like amateur version of Dark Side of the Ring about Perry Saturn.
Yeah, dude. So he ended up like saving a chick from being raped and like he broke his neck or something, right?
Yeah, and he's like broke and has drug problems and all this stuff. Yeah.
I think somebody shot him in the throat or shot him in the face.
He doesn't look. He's like virtually unrecognizable these days.
No way, really? I haven't seen him in a while. I should pull a picture. Let me see. Let me see here.
That would be a pretty good Dark Side of the Ring episode, I think.
Yeah, it would.
Oh yeah. He has like a fucking Mike Tyson tattoo.
Oh, because you know, technically, like in the ring, he was good as shit, dude. Like, yeah, he does. Yeah, what the fuck, dude? He's like bald, but he has like a weird fucking Mike Tyson tattoo on his fucking face. What the fuck?
Were you paying attention, Josh, when I was uploading all those wrestling clips and I had like a huge timeline that went on for?
Yeah.
I watched so many fucking Perry Saturn matches, dude.
Yeah.
I have seen so many fucking Perry Saturn matches.
He was a good worker.
From 1996 to 1999, I've seen like every Perry Saturn match.
So, what's your opinion on him? Do you think he's a good worker?
I think he's a good worker. I just think he sucks at I mean, he wasn't a very good microphone guy. Obviously, he couldn't. I mean,
Right.
he could cut an okay promo. He just wasn't. He just he wasn't going to get very far. He should have been at least Intercontinental Champion, of course. I mean,
He
I
was
think
a good.
he could. I think they could have done him a little better in WWF. But I mean, maybe his personal issues got in the way. That's probably when he was probably spiraling out there a little bit.
Yeah.
You guys remember when he fucking beat up that jobber?
No.
When? No, I don't.
Oh, in I think it was 2002. He beat up a jobber on Heat, and I think he was gone not long after that.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Like,
you can find it on YouTube.
Like, was there like a reason, or he just wanted to like?
Yeah, I guess the jobber fucked up a spot, so he like threw him out of the ring and dumped him on his head,
Oh, yeah.
and then he fucking rammed him into the the mop storyline. Yeah.
Moppy was great, dude. Didn't someone put it in a wood chipper? It was like the fucking Big Boss Man or something.
I thought it was Terry Runnels. I think put it in a wood chipper.
Oh yeah, because she used to be like his valet, and
She was trying to get. She was jealous because he was giving the mop more attention than her.
fucking Moppy. Good call out, Sully. That show was funny as fuck. It was a great storyline, dude. Like, I fucking love when wrestling's funny.
What about Norman Smiley? Is he a good worker?
Yeah, but I mean, he wasn't going to get anywhere with that WCW gimmick.
I was about to say.
I just thought of WCW Mayhem '99. He had like some weird like backstage match or some shit, and he was wearing like a fucking Maple Leafs jersey because it was in Toronto. He had like he had like a Maple Leafs jersey, and then he had like the whole like goalie get up on too, like the fucking shin guard stuff.
I haven't seen a lot of Norman Smiley matches, but I mean, I guess he must have been a pretty good wrestler if if WWE hired him. They hired NXT hired him as a trainer, I think, didn't they?
Yeah, I was about to say I think he's at like the Performance Center or some shit.
Yeah, he's been there for like 10 years or something.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Mayhem '99 was when Bret Hart beat Chris Benoit for the title, and that match is in the intro of Malcolm in the Middle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it is.
It's one of my favorite shows, actually. I've been watching that lately. It's on Netflix, I think.
It is.
Yo, Netflix has been adding a lot of good shit lately. I'm surprised. Like for the longest time.
I'm trying to remember. No. It's on Hulu. It's on Hulu.
Doesn't Frankie Muniz? He has like some head problem, so like he doesn't remember being on the show or something like that.
Really?
I never heard that.
He has like some fucking memory loss thing, so he like doesn't remember being on Malcolm in the Middle.
Could that show work if they rebooted it?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, Bryan Cranston still looks pretty good for his age. Hal?
It's just the Bryan Cranston. That's just Walt going into Malcolm in the Middle is just Walt going into witness protection.
Yeah, it's true.
I've heard that.
So I'm gonna pull it up here. Frankie Muniz opens up about his severe memory loss. I had no idea about this. You know?
Yeah, it was a couple years ago. I mean,
yeah, I think he's a race car driver now.
Yeah, he did. He did. I don't know if it was NASCAR, but he did some kind of racing too.
He just joined some huge racing league just recently, like a week or two, or a few weeks ago, or maybe a few months ago. Sorry, I'm buzzed right now.
Yeah, he can't.
He competes full time in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series.
He's been suffering from severe memory loss, child acting for his role in Malcolm in the Middle. He doesn't remember much of his time on the hit show. Let's see. That's sad, dude.
Yeah, because he's had 9 concussions.
Yeah, holy fuck, dude.
You have 9 concussions.
But the first one came at 7 when he was playing goalie in a soccer game. And then a mini stroke, and then he had a second attack less than a year later. Holy shit, dude.
Have you ever seen the dude in Home Alone? The dude who works at the front desk at Home Alone 2?
What's his name? I know his name. Are you talking about the dude? Fuck. Oh, if I wasn't drunk right now, I'd probably remember his name.
He's like fucking. Wait, I think he's dead now, but he's like all. like paralyzed and shit.
No, he's still alive. It's
Oh, he is?
fuck. What's his name?
His
Ah.
name's Tim Curry.
Tim Curry. Yeah,
Yeah, he's
he's
like a
he's kind of a horror icon.
Yeah, he's in like
Tim
a
Curry's all fucked up.
yeah.
I
He's
didn't know
he's
that.
like in a he's like a quadriplegic, like in a wheelchair and shit.
Oh
He
shit!
played.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
He had
He was-
stroke.
He played the original It. He played the original
Yeah.
It. He was in. He played the tranny in that one Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah.
He was in Scary Movie, and I think he also played Satan on some other horror movie.
Yeah. What the fuck?
He's been in a lot of shit.
Yeah, I was about to say his filmography is deep as hell.
He had like stroke or an aneurysm or some shit, and that's why he's like quadriplegic.
Yeah.
There was some tweet I seen that was like it was about him. It was just a picture of him, and it was like you can tell how old someone is by where you know this dude from.
Yeah, right.
Picture of him.
I like older movies better than newer movies. I mean, I like classic shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was actually watching a YouTube video before I took a nap today. I fell asleep to it, but it was essentially saying that like there hasn't been like a really great movie in like fucking like 20 years.
I was
like,
just gonna
all these new movies have like plot holes, inconsistencies, fucking all kinds of mistakes.
I was just gonna say that, like, think of any movie you've seen, a first run, a new movie in theaters, or I know that now you can watch new movies at home. But think of any movie you've seen in the last 10 years that has any rewatch value.
Yeah, I can't really think of anything great that stands out.
We're also in some weird era where like nobody can think of anything new, and we just keep rebooting shit and making sequels from movies that came out 30 years ago.
Nosferatu's coming out on Christmas.
Yeah, but that actually looks good though.
Is that a reboot?
Oh yeah, I know it looks good. But still, I'm looking forward to it. Yeah.
Is that a reboot or a sequel, or is that a new movie?
Well, Nosferatu was like a short horror film in like the 1920s. The guy
it's from like 100 years.
Oh, okay. The vampire. He was a vampire, right? Okay.
Yeah.
When does that come out?
Christmas.
Yep.
That's interesting. You would have think that they would have put that out on a Halloween or something.
Halloween, yeah.
They hired nothing but DEI people to write the script. Yeah,
Are you guys not drinking for? Are you guys gonna drink for Thanksgiving tomorrow?
No, I'm doing acid for Thanksgiving.
What about you, Jack?
I'm just with my mom.
Oh. You guys don't drink together?
My mom?
I drink with my mom.
She just doesn't really drink.
Oh, okay. That's understandable.
Did we ever finish the FBI Make Fun of Me?
Yeah. Well, you want to take a 10-minute break and then we'll come back to do that, and then the rest of the stories.
Yeah. No problem.
Sure.
All right. So let's do our customary 10-minute break. We'll be right back at. Let's see, what do we got here? We'll be back at
25.
Okay.
All right. That'll work. All right. Move. All right, gang. Just waiting on Jack here for a second. Then we'll play some more FBI fugitive. What do we call it? Bingo? Guess who? Guess the crime? Something? I don't know. Something like that.
We can call it Guess Who FBI, Guess Who Fugitive Edition.
Yeah, there you go. That'll work. Oh shit. Okay. All right, hold on. Okay. All right. So we're on this guy, the third dude. Okay. Oh shit. Okay. All right. So this third guy.
How many people does it say are in here right now? It says 18 on mine.
Yeah, it says 18 on mine too, which is actually pretty good for late.
Yeah, that's not bad for like a holiday weekend shit. Yeah. I just didn't know because there was that one time where it was showing like 5 on mine and like 50 on yours. So I just didn't know.
Yeah, no, I'm showing the same right now. But let's see.
Yeah, what'd you think of that shit I texted you? It's pretty fucked up, huh?
Yeah, dude, that's some unforgivable shit.
Yeah,
especially when people like speak out of their place. Like, who the fuck are you? Like I was telling you about what, like when fucking Sarah's stupid ass texted me about Caitlyn. How's your perfect girlfriend? I'm like, yo, you know what? I'm not even here. Ask Quincy. He'll fucking tell you.
I know I'm not perfect. Those people, I literally see them like for a fucking hour once every 6 months. Like, who are they to fucking like talk to me like that? And like, these are like my mom's longtime friends, so I don't want her to like alienate them because it's like, all right, it's like, bro, they said it to me, so I'm like, I won't fucking go around to them, and I have no problem. They're your friends, that's cool, but I'm like, I know for holidays or birthdays or whatever, I will not be fucking going around them going forward.
So like, are they separate lesbians or are they like together?
No, they're a couple. They're a couple.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude. So, earlier when I woke up this morning, you know, because I check my weather app like everybody does, you know, in the morning just to like see what it's about, especially this time of year. You know, like spring and summer, you really don't have to do that, but winter on either coast, you kind of got to do that. So I wake up this morning and it goes 1 inch of snow. I'm like, all right, for tomorrow. All of a sudden, I check later, and we go from 1 inch to 9.
Tomorrow?
Yeah. So it's a wild Thanksgiving to watch the fucking a foot of snow fall. Be out there shoveling.
I always scramble to work, so my car is like a fucking glacier. So I have to like, so when I'm like pulling out of my apartment, I have to like roll the windows down to look for a place because my fucking windows are frozen.
Yeah. Slim, I'm hearing an echo. I think it's
Should I leave and then come back?
Let me see if
what
I can
kind of
hold on, let me see.
An echo for me?
Yeah. No, well, like that. So like everything that we're saying is echoing on your end.
Yeah, wait, it's gone now. I think.
Yeah, it's gone now.
Yeah, it's gone. Yeah, it's good now.
All right, cool. All right, so we're gonna continue our guess the crime game here.
Yes,
we're on this.
Guess who, boy? We gotta flip the faces down.
Yeah. All right. We're on this guy with the glasses. Oh wait, hold on. I gotta share it. Hold on. Fuck. All right. Let's see. All right. FBI. All right. Here we go. So we're on this dude. He was like a sophisticated criminal. I'm gonna say he's like
that's where we left off on. I was thinking this dude did some like fucking FTX Sam Bankman-Fried shit. I'm gonna say like some fucking crypto scam.
Yeah, he definitely looks like sophisticated, dude. Like
I'm gonna say he's another Islam terrorist.
All right. Well, let's see.
He kind of looks like Steven Seagal.
Muhammad.
Yeah, Stephen Muhammad. All right. Conspiracy to commit computer hacking, wire fraud, computer fraud, unauthorized access for private financial gain, wire fraud, and aggravated identity theft. Wow. Okay.
I know a fucking raghead when I see one.
State-sponsored cyber theft. All 9 Iranian. So it's not just him; it's a whole team here. 9 Iranian citizens working at the behest of the government of Iran have been indicted in a computer hacking campaign that compromised universities, private companies, and government entities.
I must have been absent on this day, when I took law and justice in community college, but like
Yeah.
if you're charged with a crime, what's the point of also charging you with conspiracy to it? Like why? Okay, so if you carried out the crime, if you murdered somebody,
isn't charging them with the
planned it.
crime. Isn't charging them with the crime enough of a punishment?
Yeah, like if you murdered someone, then you
think-
plan like you typically planned to murder someone. So why do you also get charged with conspiracy of it? Because it's like if you did it, then obviously you also planned it. You know what I mean?
I could see getting charged with conspiracy if you planned to do it, but you didn't do it.
Yeah.
See, I think it's like a safety net that like if there's not enough to get you on the murder, then they can get you on planning.
That's a good point. That's a good point. You got to charge them with everything you can.
Right.
I think that's the prosecutor's job, is to pretty much throw everything at them.
Yeah, absolutely. So this guy is wanted for his alleged involvement in criminal activities, including obtaining unauthorized access to computer systems, stealing proprietary data from those systems, and selling the stolen data to Iranian customers, such as Iranian universities and the Iranian government. He was a contractor for the Mabna Institute, a private government contractor based in the Islamic Republic of Iran that performed this work for the Iranian government at the behest of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. Okay.
I told you guys.
Victims of the scheme included approximately 144 universities, holy fuck, in the United States, 176 foreign universities in 21 countries, 5 federal and state government agencies in the United States, 36 private companies in the United States, 11 foreign private companies, and 2 international non-government organizations. So on February 7, 2018, a grand jury is sitting in the United States. So basically, he's been on the run since 2018. But like, a lot of these guys that are on the run, like they're clearly not in the fucking United States. You're like kind of wasting your time, dude. Like Iran,
most of these guys are immigrants.
And well, like this guy, especially him, like he's working for the fucking Iranian government. They're not going to extradite him.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck? So we got this guy with like
this last one, like when you go to like communist dictatorship countries, they have those like fucking like canvas pictures of the dictators, like in the like if you go to like basketball games in like China, they have like a fucking picture of Mao Zedong like in the arena. Like kind of looks like one of those.
Yo, this shit is blurry as fuck. So I'm assuming whatever he did was a long ass time ago, bro. So I'm gonna say like
or they just sent it on or the picture's just a JPEG.
I'm gonna say terrorist activity for this guy.
I'm gonna say terrorism too.
Right. I'm gonna say Allahu Akbar.
All right, let's see. Wow. Okay. Conspiracy. Compute. So like hacking. And
he's another Muhammad.
Yeah, Muhammad Perrier,
like the sparkling water.
Man, this is the best picture you have of this fucking guy. The fuck. Oh, and dude. Oh my god.
How are we supposed to find him with that picture?
Yeah, I know. A former. Let me see here. A former U.S. Air Force intelligence specialist. So he was like one of ours, yo.
Did that say 2019?
Yeah. A former U.S. Air Force intelligence specialist has been charged with espionage on behalf of Iran in an indictment that also charges 4 Iranians with a cyber campaign targeting U.S. intelligence personnel. He is wanted for his involvement in criminal activities to include computer intrusion and aggravated identity theft. He was allegedly contracted to procure and provide technical support like the Indians for malware. Yeah, just like them, for malware and furtherance of a malicious cyber campaign targeting current and former members of the U.S. Intelligence community. He allegedly conducted this activity at the behest of the Islamic, Revolutionary Guard Corps. On February 8, 2019, he was indicted. So he's been on the run for about 5 years. All right, let's see next.
Where's this guy from?
Iran.
Oh, okay.
Iran.
All right, so shit. All right, so here's the next group. All right, here we go. We got this. He looks like a white collar kind of dude.
Scroll down a little bit more, so I can see his name.
Yeah, scroll down.
Well, if I scroll down too far, it gives away the crime.
Oh, my bad. Okay, my bad. Oh well, I didn't see anything, so
I didn't see anything either. I still didn't see anything.
All right. Okay. All right. So, all right.
Well, this
so,
guy is this first guy white? We can agree he's white, right? Okay,
Yeah,
I'm gonna say because he's white, I'm gonna say murder.
I'm gonna say like financial shit, dude, like fraud, wire fraud or something.
I'm gonna say sex trafficking.
All right. Well, let's see what we got here. Oh no, he's not. He's not white, dude. His name is Bazan. What the fuck, dude?
He's got a fucking checklist.
For real. Computer intrusion, aggravated identity theft, aiding and abetting, computer fraud,
unauthorized access to a protected computer, wire fraud, computer fraud, threatening to impair the confidentiality of information, computer fraud, threatening to damage a protected computer, impair the confidentiality of information, interstate transmission of an extortionate communication.
Holy fuck, dude.
So many of these guys are computer hackers.
Yeah. Oh, so he's a part of so he was part of the group of the last guy. The same story. A former U.S. Air Force intelligence specialist, so has been charged with espionage. So he's part of the same shit. So he's part of the same shit.
So look, it says right there, Mesri is known to speak Farsi and resides in Iran. So if you know where he resides in Iran, why is it so fucking hard to find him? We supposedly found Osama bin Laden in a fucking cave.
Well, the thing with Iran is that they hate us, so they're not going to work with us. So like even filing this is fucking stupid, dude. He was the CEO of an Iranian entity that allegedly worked at the behest of. So he was the CEO of that company that was fucking like targeting the U.S. intelligence community. I knew he had like a big money look to him, dude. All right.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna say this guy's a drug smuggler.
I'm gonna say murder.
I'm gonna go with drug smuggling, like narco terrorism or some shit too. Controlled substance. Let's go.
Dude, the next time we do this, we gotta like keep score.
Yeah. We'll put up like a scoreboard or something. He has ties or may visit San
Jacinto, California. He may have long hair and also has braces on.
Well, how the fuck are we supposed to recognize him then, dude? What the fuck, man?
Dude, I see that guy every day in Yakima.
The guy, like, what they just described is like Dominic Mysterio, a fucking like 17. Right? Like, what the fuck, dude? He's wanted for alleged role in conspiring to traffic and import hundreds of kilos of cocaine and other controlled substances from Mexico to LA for export to Canada or redistribution through the United States. Oh, so he's a recent wanted on January 4th, 2024. Federal.
That's pretty recent.
Yeah. So yeah,
I wouldn't have guessed cocaine though. I would have guessed like meth or fentanyl.
This next dude, it looks like his face like doesn't match that hair and that beard. It looks like his face is like photoshopped.
I get Unabomber vibes from him.
Definitely
I get like conspiracy to commit some sort of domestic terrorism.
All right, let's see. Artem.
But he's not white. They're not. They look white, but they're not white.
Conspiracy to defraud the United States, violate IEEPA, bank fraud, conspiracy, and money laundering. All right, Artem. Let's see what you're about here, buddy. From Russia, obviously. There's a reward of $7 million for this motherfucker, dude.
Holy shit.
US us, I guess. I thought that they're like giving him a nickname like USS, you know what I mean? Like USSR. Yeah. I guess his last name is Us. Us has ties to Russia and the United Arab Emirates. He's the son of a former Russian governor and the co-owner of Germany-based company Norddeutsche.
Norddeutsche Industrienlegenbau GmbH is wanted for allegedly using NDA GmbH to purchase millions of dollars worth of sensitive U.S. technologies for sanctioned Russian end users that were associated with Russia's military-industrial complex. This occurred from January 1st, 2018 to October 2022 in the United States, Germany, and the UAE. Additionally, US allegedly used NDA GmbH to purchase millions of barrels of oil from entities in Venezuela for Russian and Chinese customers, including a company owned by a Russian oligarch in violation of United States sanctions. That's why this reward is so high, because this dude is hiding in a fucking underground submarine.
Well, you know what? We got to find this fucking guy. We got to get that reward.
Yeah, we split that three ways. We'll never have to work again.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you're right. All right, this guy, he's a violent fucking dude. This dude, bro. You can see it.
He fucking chopped somebody's head off.
I get rape vibes from him.
Let's see.
Yeah, I think he probably raped a corpse or something.
Jose Guadalupe Lopez Nunez, murder, unlawful flight to avoid prosecution and murder. And look at this one of them, dude. He was like,
put that one on Plenty of Fish.
Yeah, he looks like he could like debut on AEW with that one.
Pentagon.
All right, so the FBI is offering $5,000 for this dude for information regarding the arrest of Jose Guadalupe. He may have ties to the states of
Jalisco, and Zacatecas in Mexico.
He's wanted for participation in the intentional killing of his girl. Okay, now we're getting into good shit. Intentional killing of his girlfriend in Sacramento County, and the disposal of her body in the river, Sacramento River. An angler discovered her body in the Sacramento River near Isleton, California.
At least it wasn't a dumpster.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of that last list we did when the dude fucking killed his wife the day after their wedding.
Dude, yo.
Would you rather your body be put in a dumpster or a river?
River.
River. Yeah.
No, because like I don't even want to be buried. Like I've said this to like friends and like women and shit. I'm like, yo, like when the time comes, just don't bury me. Just throw me in the river and play Hurricane by Kanye a couple times. That's it, dude. That's all I want. I don't need anything special, dude. Like what the fuck do I care, dude? What's this ceremonial bullshit like where you gotta pay for a casket and all that?
Yeah, you gotta pay like $20,000 for a casket. It's just going in the fucking dirt anyway. Like,
I'm dead, dude.
I'll take $20,000 and fucking just bury it.
Yeah,
I think cremation best way to go.
Yeah. Let's see. On this October 17th, they obtained a felony no bail arrest warrant for him. Charging him with the murder. Federal arrest warrant was issued on October 24th, 2017. So I'm assuming this motherfucker's like back in Mexico or something, dude.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll do another row, and then we'll get into these last stories here. All right, let's see. All right, here we go. Ooh, we got a woman.
We got a chick.
All right,
she has done some fucking rocks before.
All right.
I'm gonna say drugs. I'm gonna say she's probably in some huge drug ring or some shit.
Yeah, she's a nice drug.
She's a fucking drug mule.
Like
she's probably smuggling fucking shit in her coochie.
Yeah, yo, she's some kind of like scammer or something. It's something with money because she doesn't look like a dangerous person to me.
Hey, but that's what we said on the last one.
True. Yeah, with that one chick. Yeah. Yo, hold on. Yo, we have to tell Slim about the Indian dude on the last list, bro. The last one we did.
Oh, yeah, the fucking donut shop, dude.
Yo, so there's this Indian dude, right? And he's on the list, and we're like, yo,
we're assuming like a fucking credit card scam, identity theft. He fucking killed his wife. He murdered his wife that he worked with in the donut shop on the clock.
Wow.
Dude, they had a picture of him with
his hat and his fucking apron on.
Yeah,
and his headset, his drive-through headset.
Yeah, no, he was like working the drive-through, and then I don't know, like him and his wife worked together, and it was the most shocking thing.
I've gotten work rage before, but I've never wanted to kill somebody.
He fucking worked at Krispy Kreme and he fucking dunked her in the vat of hot glaze.
Yeah. He fucking put her on the conveyor belt thing.
Yeah, the shit that takes him out. Like, yeah.
All right, let's see.
All right.
Cindy Rodriguez.
Murder of a person under 10 years of age.
Oh my God.
Wait, hold on. Why did she got a Hispanic last name and an Indian last name?
Cindy
Okay.
Rodriguez Singh.
Maybe it's the like
Not her alien.
thing or something. I don't know.
How old is she? What is the birth date?
But yet it says her race is white. White is
What is
Spanish.
What is the birth date? I can't see. But is that 1985?
85, yeah.
Yes. Yep. January 30th, 1985. They're classifying this fucking bitch as a white Hispanic. Get the fuck out of here.
But her name is fucking Rodriguez Singh. She killed her 6-year-old son, not like someone she kidnapped.
Wow, man. 25 grand for information. Let's see if we can find out why.
Her 6-year-old son.
Yeah, who hasn't been seen alive since October 22. At the request of the Texas Department of Family and Protective Services, Eastman Police Department officers conducted a welfare check on behalf of the boy on March 20, 2023. During the welfare check interview, Rodriguez Singh lied to officers when she explained that the boy was living with his biological father in Mexico and had been there since November of 22. On March 22nd, 2023, Rodriguez Singh, her husband, and 6 other juvenile children boarded an international flight bound for India. It was determined the missing child was not present and did not board the flight. On October 30th, 2023, Cindy Rodriguez Singh was charged with capital murder in District Court of Tarrant County, Fort Worth, Texas. So, damn.
This all happened this year?
No. So the initial murder, so her son hasn't been seen since November of 22. So they did a welfare check last year in March of 23. So she's been on the list about a year.
It's pretty recent.
Yeah. This guy, he looks like a sick fuck to me. He's definitely a murderer.
Yeah, those eyes, they don't like Chico.
Yeah. Yeah. So are we all going murder on this guy?
Yeah, I'm going to say murder.
All right, let's see.
Possibly drug related.
Saul Ayan Quintero.
Drug
related, yeah. And firearms and ammunition. Cool guy.
Why is he on the most wanted list? That shit happens every day.
The only thing I could think of is like the amount.
I guess, yeah.
But still, I mean, like I said, this guy sounds like me. Like, there's always a felony in my house.
I don't know if they have it where.
What did he exactly do?
Let's see. He was charged with conspiracy to distribute and possess and intent to distribute controlled substances and felony possession of firearms and ammunition. Yeah, that's not worthy of being on this list to me.
Yeah, I just remembered this story. I don't know if they have it in New York, but here they at least used to have like a local version of America's Most Wanted, and it was called Washington's Most Wanted, and they have it on Fox on Saturday.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, and my friend Max once was like, when you're watching TV and you see your old classmate who was wanted on it, and he posted on Facebook, and the wanted guy starts commenting on the post and says, "Hey, that's not funny. You're making fun of me. Quit, take this video down."
Yo, at that point, just shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
don't say anything. Like, don't bring attention to yourself, you dumb motherfucker. Like, what are you doing, bro? All right, this guy's
Do they still have that show?
I don't know, honestly. They used to have it on Fox on Saturdays at like 10 o'clock at night. I don't know if I never checked, so I'm always watching sports or UFC or some shit on Saturdays.
Honestly,
so I never checked.
When they got rid of the original America's Most Wanted, it pissed me off because like that's like a public service. Like that should be like free.
They brought
get rid of that show.
They brought it back earlier this year, but they only did like they brought it back on Fox, but it was like they just did like 6 episodes. It's like, shouldn't it be on like every week for like a public service thing? They had like 6 episodes, and it's John Walsh and like his other son, not
Yeah,
the one who's dead.
yeah,
Obviously. They were the hosts of it, and it was like
John
still
Walsh was the shit.
it was like still the same concept, but like they only did like 6 episodes of it. I never saw it again.
I wonder if it was low viewership, but like I said, like it shouldn't, like that's one show that viewership should not matter.
Yeah, it should
Like,
be. Yeah,
you know, like that's something like I understand that corporations, they're out to make money. I get it, but like that should be one that like it shouldn't fucking matter. Like profit out the window for that, dude. You know, like the amount of people that show has caught. You know what I mean? And like tips and shit, dude. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
I think this next guy, fucking
Definitely drugs.
Nah, dude, he fucking robbed the fucking hostess truck.
What do you think, Slim?
He's a little pudgy. He fucking murdered a hostess truck driver. Twinkie.
It's hard. I'm gonna say something drug related.
Yeah,
just only because he's Mexican.
But what's getting like it seems like that as we're getting down the list here, that these dudes are getting like the crimes are getting crazier.
Yeah.
So you never know. Let's see.
Really? Methamphetamine.
Fucking really?
Why the fuck is why are you in the FBI's most wanted for that shit? It happens. People sell meth in every city in America every fucking day. He's younger than me. He's like almost my brother's age.
And like it doesn't tell you the amount. Like if you know if it was like 1,000 pounds or something, I'd get it. But
dude,
like,
this guy I went to high school with, he was like on our local news and shit, and like he never even served any time. But like I saw him on the news in court and stuff because he got in trouble for fucking buying ecstasy from the Netherlands, and his package got intercepted by customs in San Francisco. Yeah, and then but like I saw him on the news like in court once, but then like he never went to prison because like I see him on Facebook and shit now, like nothing ever happened.
So you can mail drugs, but you got to do it within the fucking country. You can't be fucking mailing shit to Canada because I mean, I'm not gonna say how I know that, but but yeah, if you're gonna do that shit, just a word to the wise: keep it within the country because they don't check within the United States. But if it leaves the fucking country, then yeah, they're gonna look.
Border customs.
Yeah, like it seems fucking common sense. I mean, what the fuck, dude?
This dude committed.
This guy I knew in high school
had long hair and braces.
It's him. Oh, I just missed the comment from the first dude. Okay, or the other dude. Okay, this dude is definitely like some kind of counterintelligence, like spy dude, yo.
Yeah, because that looks like a fucking security camera. Like
yeah, and like his race too. Like he looks Chinese. Well, you know, I'm not even gonna say that because we've been wrong on race like the entire fucking night. So I'm not gonna say that, dude.
I can't tell what the fuck this guy.
He looks.
This guy looks like he's fucking 80.
He could be an old white person or like a middle-aged Asian dude.
I'm rolling with Asian, yo.
I feel like he should be teaching somebody karate.
I'm leaning towards Oriental.
Let's see what this motherfucker did. By B.
Hong Wee.
Conspiracy to act. So what? Conspiracy to act.
Yo. The United States as an illegal agent of a foreign government.
But still, like conspiracy to act just makes me believe that they're hating on him because he's a bad actor.
What does that even mean? Check out the second picture. What is he doing? Karaoke?
He's on vacation. Now he's smoking.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's from China, so he is of Asian descent here. He is known to travel to Southeast Asia and the Bahamas. All right, let's see what he did.
Wei, Wang Lin, Dong Ting, and Wang Quang.
Dong Ting. I'll be thinking about that all night, dude.
Dong Ting are wanted for their alleged involvement in a conspiracy to act in the United States as an agent of a foreign government, namely the People's Republic of China. From at least 1997 through 2018, these individuals conspired to conduct clandestine. I don't even know what the fuck that means.
Clandestine, yeah.
Covert human source operations against the United States. Wang Lin, a senior intelligence officer with China's Ministry of State Security, allegedly acted under academic cover as the director of the Institute for International Studies at Ocean University of China. In order to gain access to intelligence targets, Wang Lin and the others then allegedly conducted covert operations in order to recruit other individuals to act against the United States to benefit the People's Republic of China. Bi Hongwei was an MSS intelligence officer allegedly acted for and behalf of the People's Republic of China and the MSS.
Wow. Well, I guess I was right then. It's I counter. Oh no, wait. Yeah, I did say like counterintelligence or something.
Yeah,
But what did he actually do?
I guess from what I understand, he was trying to recruit people to like work against the U.S. I think.
Yeah.
And that's enough to be on a wanted list?
If that's the case, Vince McMahon needs to be on here for the foreign staples that he would come up with. They're all fucking like against the U.S. and shit. Do you guys want to do one more row and then finish up? Or
yeah, let's do one more. Let's do one more row.
I'm down for one more.
All right. So we got a Chinese dude here.
I'm gonna say he hacked somebody.
Dude, that the one dude has a fucking military uniform on. It looks like.
Yo, this dude, when we get to him, he's like a mercenary or something, dude.
Yeah, right.
But
he was plotting to fucking blow up a solar grid or some shit.
This dude right here, the second dude, he was trying to knock out like the electrical fucking
or the electrical grid, the power grid. I mean,
this guy here though. Shit. He's definitely a hacker.
Yeah, he's a white collar.
Especially because he's wearing a suit.
Yeah. That's probably like his ID photo or like his passport photo.
Yeah. All right, let's see.
Park Jin Park Tua.
Park Jin Hyok.
Conspiracy to commit wire fraud, bank fraud, computer-related fraud, so another hacker.
Yep.
That was easy.
Yeah.
North Korea.
Ooh, that's kind of surprising.
North Korea?
And they don't know his true birthday because he has one reported birthday in 1964. No, wait, 1984, and then one in 1981.
He is allegedly a state-sponsored North Korean computer programmer who is part of an alleged criminal conspiracy responsible for some of the costliest computer intrusions. These intrusions caused damage to computer systems and stole currency and vital currency from numerous victims.
Wow.
I bet you he was sent by Kim Jong-un.
Directly, for sure.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He was a participant in a wide-ranging criminal conspiracy undertaken by a group of hackers of the North Korean government's Reconnaissance General Bureau, RGB. The conspiracy comprised North Korean hacking groups that some private cybersecurity researchers have labeled the Lazarus Group.
I've heard of that. I've heard of that. I don't know where, but I've heard of that.
It sounds like a cool fucking band name, actually.
Yeah.
And the Advanced Persistent Threat. That's an even better one, actually. Persistent Threat. That's a great fucking band right there.
Yeah.
On December 8, 2020, a federal arrest warrant was issued for Park in the U.S. Charged with one count of conspiracy to commit wire fraud, bank fraud, and one count of so everything we already know. All right. Okay.
What are these fucking pictures? Click on those pictures.
That's
related cases.
Yeah, so like these are people who like did it with him. Kim Il. Yeah, these are like other people who are part of his group.
These all look like really bad passport photos.
Yeah, they probably are, dude.
John Chang Hyok Tua.
Yeah.
Nice fur coat.
So I wonder if that's like his brother. Let's see if there's any relation here, dude.
It says he's part of APT 38 too. He must be the bass player.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. All right. We're on to this guy. I can't wait for this dude.
This dude, conspiracy to blow up a fucking power grid.
I bet you he's Russian or some shit.
Yeah, like I just get the vibe that like
no way he wasn't not at the Capitol on January 6th.
Yo, I just get the vibe that like that he was down to do like some shit like Bane, like blow up a stadium or a bridge.
Yeah. It's gonna be something completely different. I knew it.
Conspiracy to commit false registration of a domain name.
Is that a Russian name?
Yeah.
Pavel. Yeah.
Pavel Valeryevich Frolov.
Man, these fucking Russian names are wild, dude.
He looks like one of those white trash Russians.
See, from a distance, it kind of looked like a U.S. military uniform, but that's definitely not a U.S. military.
No, and like he's got like the Russian fucking shit, regalia on there. Let's see. Additional news: FBI Deputy Director David Bodwich remarks at press conference. So, cyber-related indictment of 6 Russian intelligence officers. All right, so let's see here. He was an officer in Russian Federation main intelligence directorate of general staff. Frolov is alleged to have been a Russian military intelligence officer assigned to Unit 74455. He was last known to be in Moscow. Well, guess what? You're not fucking getting him.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as he stays in Russia, you were not fucking getting him, dude.
What about the Winter Olympic international victims? The 2018 Winter Olympic Games.
So, all right. So he was trying to hack the critical infrastructure in Ukraine, a political campaign in France, and the country of Georgia. International victims of the NotPetya malware attacks, including critical infrastructure providers and international victims associated with the 2018 Winter Olympic Games. Like, what? Why? Yeah. And investigations of nerve agent attacks. Okay, so we were kind of right. He's a sick fuck. Nerve agent attacks that have been publicly attributed to the Russian government.
Was he going to use nerve agent attacks at the fucking U.S. Olympics or some shit?
I want to say that there was some funky shit going down at that Russian Olympics in 2018. Like potentially, I don't think it happened.
Weren't we reading about another Russian guy that was like trying to hack the Olympics or something?
Yeah, and it was a different Olympics, so that's why that caught my eye.
Why do all these fucking Russian guys care about the Olympics so much?
Because the Olympics, there's people there from every fucking country in the world, so you could hack into like a fucking hotel's logistics system, these fucking info on people from all over the fucking world. I guess.
And also like Russia, like they're all about like the glory and shit, dude. You know what I mean? Like they want to win. They want to be number one. This guy, he's definitely like some financial fraud shit, dude.
I'm gonna say he's another hacker. I'm gonna say he's a foreign hacker.
He looks professional as fuck, dude. Like he looks like he was like I don't know, like a banker or some shit, dude. Computer hacking. There you go. And promotion of money laundering. So I was half right. Let's see. Damn, holy fuck, dude! They're offering 10 million reward for this fucking guy.
That's probably the biggest reward we've seen so far.
Yeah. We need to start a Patreon so like people to donate to our travel costs, and then we go hunt these guys down.
Yeah, we could be like the new Expendables.
What if someone is watching this and is taking all this shit seriously?
Yeah.
And one of these people gets caught because of us.
Why hasn't nobody done this by now? Why isn't Dog the Bounty Hunter doing this?
Yeah.
Dog the Bounty Hunter should be hunting these guys down.
He should. Sully Mac can get him, dude. I know he can do it. All right. Let's see. So there's a 10 million because he was engaging in certain malicious cyber activities against the U.S. critical infrastructure in violation of the Computer Fraud and the Abuse Act, to include Rim Jong. He's another guy connected to the Rim Jong guy.
The Rim Job Hawk.
That's what I heard. I heard Rim Job.
He's a North Korean citizen, last known to be in North Korea. So let's see if he was also part of the same band. Let's see.
Dude, this is the fucking tambourine player.
He was the member of the
APT-38.
And acting on behalf of North Korea's RGB. He allegedly conspired to use the mall ransomware software to conduct computer intrusions against U.S. hospitals. What a scumbag, dude. Yeah. U.S. hospitals and healthcare companies extort ransoms, launder the proceeds, and purchase additional internet servers to conduct cyber espionage hacks against government and technology victims in the United States, South Korea, and China. Like, usually these hackers, like, they have a code, and like hospitals and shit are usually like off limits.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like they'll do like a bank.
How was he planning on going about extorting a hospital?
So what happens is they fucking hack, like they'll take over their systems, and they'll be like we're not going to release it until you pay like $2 million or whatever the fuck. And because I know that because a few years ago they did it and the hospital paid it, and the hacker still didn't fucking like do it back. Like mad people died, bro.
Really?
Yeah, dude. It was a fucked up story. Yeah, dude.
Damn.
All right, last one here for the night.
Anyway. I'm going for espionage again.
He was professional as shit. I'm gonna say, yeah, definitely like some kind of like counterintelligence fucking crime.
Yeah, I'll go with that. I'm gonna say he's like fucking Middle Eastern or Turkish or some shit.
Yep.
Computer fraud, wire fraud, and conspiracy to commit wire fraud.
Riza, what the?
Ooh, yeah, he's a soldier, dude. Look at this guy.
Riza Kasimafar or some shit.
Yeah. Reza Kasimafar. Or Kasim, yeah. Kasimafar. Okay. Okay. You only want $10 million for this guy too. All right, yo. We gotta arm up and fucking do some shit here, dude. Alleged involvement in malicious cyber activity against the United States companies, individuals from May of 2017 to October of 21. Yo, that's a hell of a run for a hacker, dude. He allegedly. Yeah, go ahead.
I said, yeah, that's pretty good for a hacker. That's a good run.
Yeah, dude, for real. Engaged in cyber campaigns against United States companies and federal agencies utilizing spear phishing emails. I'm assuming that's just like a phishing email.
Yeah.
And online social engineering. At the time of their activity, Kasimafar was known to have been employed by both Mayak Ryan Afrez, a Tehran-based software company, and the Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps. Electronic warfare. Why are these foreign countries like, dude, you got to name your shit something small. So it's like an acronym. Not the Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps, Electronic Warfare and Cyber Defense Organization.
You got to call yourselves like the fucking, the Jackson 5 or some shit. Like,
yeah, like what the fuck, dude? An arrest warrant was issued for him in New York after he was charged with conspiracy to commit wire fraud. All right, so that will wrap up our FBI game, our guess the crime, guess who thing here today. So I'm going to let you guys pick what we get into next. We got 3 stories left. So we have the 20 human skulls found in the New Mexico home. 4 arrested in basically the bears
in California.
Bear attack thing, or the ex-NFL player. Yeah, yep. And then we have the ex-NFL player doing the PPP loan scheme.
Let's do the bear. I saw that one on the news on TV, and that's why I linked that to you.
All right, what happened with the bear?
This one was unbelievable.
So
we're about to find out right now.
Like in like in Washington or in California, like if you live in like the somewhat wooded areas, like don't be like a fucking bear could come scratch up your car or some shit. And these people staged a fucking bear attack, like as if the bear, because like I've seen people like who live in like Lake Tahoe or some shit. Like I've seen bears literally get in people's cars and like scratch up the seats and fucking ruin it. And these people put on a fucking like mascot bear suit, and then because they had like security cameras on their house, so someone put on a fucking bear suit,
Yeah.
scratched their car up, and then tried to go get an insurance claim for it.
That's hilarious. That sounds like the assholes that dressed up as Bigfoot.
Yeah. And the news story I watched
Yeah,
on it,
so
they had like the
Ford
fucking
arrested
they
an
took the
insurance
picture of the
scheme.
bears.
So they used fucking yeah. And so officials, I'd have to, so that they call it Operation Bear Claw. But officials in California announced this week that 4 individuals were arrested in a scheme that allegedly included one person wearing a bear costume in a staged attack. California is no stranger to bears breaking into vehicles, but when footage surfaced of bears slipping into luxury cars, it alerted insurers that something was amiss. In an operation called Bear Claw, the California Department of Insurance announced Wednesday that 4 Los Angeles residents were arrested on charges of defrauding 3 insurance companies of nearly $142,000 by falsely claiming that bears had damaged their vehicles. And here's here's a picture of the costume that they used on the floor. There it is. There's the costume. The group submitted video footage allegedly showing a bear inside a Rolls Royce in January as part of the damage.
That's the bear costume? That looks like fucking high school mascot costume.
It's Broadway pizza.
Yeah,
Broadway
dude.
pizza.
Yeah.
It looks amateur as fuck, dude.
They stole it from the fucking Chuck E. Cheese animatronic band.
So how did they come to the conclusion that it was just a retard in a costume?
I mean, I was thinking the same thing. It looks like it says officials had a biologist from the California Department of Fish and Wildlife to review the videos.
They submitted a video to the insurance company.
Yeah.
And then I showed it.
So they sent the video to the insurance company and they reviewed it. And they determined that it wasn't actually a bear. It was something pretending to be a bear.
Wait, scroll back up. Scroll back up.
To where?
Says according to the scroll to the bottom paragraph right there. According to the California Department of Insurance, officials had a biologist from the California Department of Fish and Wildlife to review the video to further ensure it was not actually a bear in the video.
That's what I was thinking. Like, either that or like there was no bear DNA like on the car anywhere.
That's hilarious. All right, let's go into the story about the skull found.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm interested in the skulls.
Yo, y'all notice that echo thing is happening again.
Okay, what should I do?
I don't know what fixed it last time. I mean, it's not that big of a deal.
Let me see.
I think it's gone now.
Let me see.
Gone now.
Come on, let me edit the mic. Yeah, because he's on mute.
Oh, okay.
Shit, let me see. All right. Let's see. Let's learn about some skulls here. Let's see. Up to 20 human skulls found in man's discarded bags and home in New Mexico. Police in New Mexico in discarded bags, they believe the discovery could be tied to the case of a woman who went missing 5 years ago. Let's see.
Was this that one we looked at?
Up to 20 human skulls have been found in a home in New Mexico, and I don't think so.
Is this the new one?
Fuck. Some of these websites, what the fuck, man? I think so. Did we already cover this one?
No. I just remember I sent you one about skulls being in a house or some shit.
Oh, yeah. This is the one. Yeah. So up to 20 human skulls have been found in a home in New Mexico, and police believe that one of them may be connected to a woman's disappearance more than 5 years ago. The Lea County Sheriff's Office said Tuesday that a resident offered a ride to a man later identified as Cecil Villanueva. During a ride, the resident said they had an unsettling encounter with Villanueva, police said. Police say that Villanueva had been carrying 2 bags with him and made alarming statements and discarded objects from the vehicle, some of which appeared to be human bone. Like, what? Like, why would you be that open about it, dude? When police searched the area, they say Villanueva discarded the bags. They found bone fragments, which a pathologist confirmed came from a human. The sheriff's office said police also searched a home where he had been staying in Jal, where police said that they had found more bone fragments. Among them, evidence of 10 to 20 human skulls.
So this guy is like another Ed Gein or some shit.
Did you see they're doing an Ed Gein
Something like that.
show?
Yeah, it actually looks really. It sounds pretty interesting.
I'm looking forward to it.
It'll be. Yeah. I'm sure it'll be like the Dahmer one.
Yeah, because that's why I'm looking forward to it, because it's like a continuation of it, because that's like an anthology series kind of thing. So he's next up, and like he's a throwback at the game, dude. So
dude, he had a fucking.
Police say that the investigation is closely tied with the disappearance of Angela McManus, I'm assuming, who's been missing since 2019. According to police, his last known residence, her last known residence was near Villanueva's address. Authorities are working diligently to determine the connection between the remains and McManus, as well as other possible victims. And there's a picture of her. Man, she's probably just trying to get some dick, and he fucking killed her, dude.
I feel like it's way harder, especially the fact that he got away with 20 kills. If they supposedly found 20 skulls, that's a pretty impressive count, because I mean, isn't it a lot harder to be a serial killer nowadays than it was in like the 80s?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, dude. Like, I feel like that if you got caught back then, it's because you wanted to.
Either way, nowadays they always find that fucking Walmart receipt when you went to buy a fucking shovel.
Yeah, the shovel and the duct tape.
Yeah, there's always one piece of evidence that you forgot, dude.
Yeah,
that gets you.
One fucking receipt you forgot to throw away.
And like now with like all the cell phone towers, your phone pings off every fucking location that you go to. Like, you know, there's no way to get away with it. Do
you think that Casey Anthony
cameras everywhere, like see you walking in and out?
What'd you say about Casey Anthony?
Do you think that Casey Anthony bitch killed her kid?
So,
yeah. The legal team just messed the case up. She totally did that shit. The case never made any fucking sense. She said like her kid was with a nanny, and the nanny never even fucking existed and all that shit.
And she had an imaginary name for it. She called the nanny Zanny the nanny, which Zanny is a term for Xanax.
Yeah.
Yes, dude. I give her mad credit for like carrying on the lie up until the point, like she was like, "Yeah, I work at like Disneyland or some shit."
It was Universal. It was Universal.
Universal, dude. They like walked up to the fucking doors until she was like, "Yo, okay, I don't work."
Yeah, yeah, like, I've seen, because I watched that case. I watched that Casey Anthony Peacock show, and they showed that. Yeah,
dude, like she's the perfect fucking chick that like having a affair with.
I said it on another episode. I said it on another episode of why she totally did that shit. Because she like lived with, for a while, she like lived with her parents or whatever.
Yeah.
And what?
Yeah, go ahead. No, go ahead.
She like lived with her parents, and like on their search history, they found like how to fucking use chloroform or some shit.
Yeah. And like,
you know what? She's still a hot MILF.
Yeah.
She's still fuckable.
She actually She actually just got with a dude with kids. I was reading.
The grandma or her mom didn't report her missing for 2 months. Like, she totally did that, and her parents were in on that shit too. But it's
Probably, yeah.
The fucking defense fucked it up, or the legal people fucked it up.
Yeah, you can't throw like 5 different theories at the wall and expect the jury to be like, okay, this is the one. Like, you have to come with a solid fucking case. You can't be like, okay, well, it could have been this, or it could have been that, or it could have been this person. Like, you can't do that, dude.
I remember exactly where I was when they read the verdict. I was at a gym, and they had TVs and shit all over, like on ESPN and CNN and shit. And they were about to read the verdict, and I'm like looking up as I'm like walking on a treadmill, and I'm like, oh yeah, she's totally guilty. Whatever, not guilty. I'm like, what the fuck?
No, yo, I was like her biggest cheerleader during that trial. I'm like, yeah, because
you wanted to fuck her.
Yeah. Absolutely, dude. Yeah, dude. I wrote her letters and shit, dude. Absolutely. I shot my shot, dude. And
you were like what the girls were to Richard Ramirez.
Yeah.
Prison and shit.
Yeah. So like, I ended up ruining like the only real opportunity I had with my high school crush. Like, she reached back out to me because I was fit and I was in shape, and she found me on Facebook, dude. And she was like, "Yo, let's have kids and all this shit." And I made a post after the verdict was read, and I said some shit like a well-deserved victory for America's sweetheart, Casey Anthony, some shit, dude. And she fucking lost her fucking mind, dude. She's like, never fucking talk to me again. She has not spoken to me since that day, dude.
That's not Stacy. That's a different one.
Yeah, her name's Jess. I have a picture of her. I'll text it to you.
She's like the white OJ.
Yeah, in a way, yeah. All right, let's get into this last story here about the fucking ex-NFL players scamming the government.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, he's not alone.
Whenever these NFL or NBA players get in trouble, they're for like this scammy shit. It's never like star players. Yeah. It's always fucking backup fringe players.
Yeah. Well,
yeah, it's usually people nobody have ever heard of.
Yeah, because they need the money.
Yeah. yeah. Dana, I never even heard of this dude.
He was a running back for Philadelphia and a couple other teams. I think maybe the Commanders too, from what I saw. Oh wait, no, not this guy. Oh, okay, it is this guy. Okay.
Yeah, who are co-owners of a construction business and trucking company, and their bookkeeper faced fraud charges after prosecutors claimed they engaged in an elaborate scheme to obtain $1.4 million. Well, that's why you got caught, dude. So like, I was like I said, I did this program for about 6 months during COVID.
Yeah. And
like, if you were smart about it, the government, they didn't want the money back. But when you start getting into the fucking $1 million and shit territory, yeah, dude, they're gonna want their money back. Yeah, they didn't give a shit about 16 grand.
It's like the IRS typically, I mean, the IRS can audit random people whenever, but like typically they don't keep an eye on you unless it's like all of a sudden you have an extra $50,000 that's completely unaccounted for. You know, like where did it come from? You
know. Okay, Dana Howard, 52 of O'Fallon, Illinois, on 9 counts. Jesus, man, oof. 9 counts, including wire fraud, bankruptcy fraud, failure to pay taxes, making a false statement, and conspiracy. Oh, God. I don't think he's ever seen the light of day again. Who he's drafted in 95. He always accused a Cowboys player. What the fuck?
Cowboys, wow. Rams.
In 96, he signed to play for the Bears before being injured. He was an All-American linebacker for the University of Illinois. Okay, what happened? Let's see here. According to the indictment, Howard and Myers owned a construction company, Zoe LLC, as well as a freight company, Zaid Trucking, both located in East St. Louis, Illinois. Prosecutors allege that Howard and Myers applied for and obtained $1.43 million. See, that's why, dude. That's exactly why. To help businesses during the COVID pandemic. The pair claimed that more than $1.3 million of the funds would be used to keep their construction company afloat. However, prosecutors allege that Howard and Myers used most of the funds meant to keep Zoe operating for their personal use and to pay down nearly $430,000 in debt for their other business, Zaid Trucking. Myers used $250,000 to buy a house, according to the indictment. Court filings allege that the business partners used cashier's checks and wire transfers to move funds meant for the construction company through 3 banks in St. Louis, Edwardsville, and Champaign, Illinois, and wrote checks for themselves for $500,000 apiece. Just stupid. Which they listed as payroll funds in the memo line. Well, at least you did that one right. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to list it as payroll. Howard and Myers also filed for personal Chapter 11 bankruptcy in the U.S. Southern District of Illinois in 2020, but failed to disclose the PPP funds that were filed to. You were just dumb.
Yeah.
You know, not really. Like if they would have done this correctly, I mean, like I said, like there's a lot of people who got reasonable loans that the government didn't even ask back for. It was all forgiven.
Yeah.
For the most part. But when you're doing shit like this and you're like it's brazen as fuck and you're writing personal checks for 500,000 and shit, and dude, like, yeah, they're gonna want their money back, dude. Because towards the end when I was working the program, like every call I was taking was like, how do I apply for the forgiveness? Because COVID was still going. Like they're expecting it to be over with by that time. So like they had to do like several rounds of payroll protection. Yeah. So a lot of people who needed it like legitimately, they were applying multiple times because, COVID was going on too long.
Yeah.
So these dudes, it seems like that they did it all up front. Like I want $1.43 million. Like that's not how you do it, dude. Yeah. Like I'm not trying to tell people how to get away with. Well, the program's over anyway, but I'm not trying to tell people how to get away with fucking fraud and shit. But you don't do it like this. You know what I mean? And then they went ahead and got another one.
Why do you even need it in 2021? You're pretty much out of it by then.
Do you guys remember when Ted DiBiase and his son were charged with what were they doing? They were funneling charity donations or something like that, or welfare donations.
It was kind of like the Brett Favre shit, and Ted DiBiase Jr. is gonna like go serve prison.
I think he's already in prison.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
that's crazy.
Did you know that Mike the Situation from Jersey Shore served like 3 years in prison for tax evasion?
Yeah, I think I heard that.
Like, when you're a celebrity, there's no need to be a tax evader, dude. Like, just pay your fucking shit, dude. Like, seriously. Yeah. As a regular person, I can understand why you would evade taxes because you need every dollar.
Yeah.
Right.
Plus, like, if you're super rich, there's a way higher chance of being audited.
Especially if you're a celebrity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And especially if you bring attention to yourself, like he did the entire time.
He really had a situation.
Yeah, he did. Oh, man.
Was that all the stories?
Yeah.
Wow, we've been doing this for 2.5 hours.
See, it doesn't seem like it, right?
Not really.
Special.
Yeah. But it is officially Thanksgiving on the East Coast, so happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Stay out of a cell. Don't fight with your family about politics.
I don't fight with anybody about politics. I fuck liberal women now. I don't even give a fuck anymore, dude. I just keep that shit to myself.
They only say
yesterday when I'm hanging out with this chick and politics kind of came up yesterday, and like we're about to fuck, and I'm just like, she's like, she made a comment and she's like, I hope anyone that voted for Trump gets what they voted for. Like how like that's like the line that like all the liberals are saying now. Yeah. I hope everyone who voted for him gets what they voted for. And I'm like, well, Harris was a horrible candidate. And she's like, yeah, she was. And I'm like, okay, so this is how I navigate out of this shit. Don't say anything about Trump. Just be like, well, first of all, they fucked over Biden, right? And they didn't even let you guys vote for fucking who you wanted. And she's like, yeah, you're right. And then we started talking about like the economy and shit. And I'm like, and another thing too is like, you can't run on like lies. Like you can't tell me that shit's not more expensive than it was a few years ago.
Yeah, and you ran a horrible campaign. You paraded Meg Thee Stallion and Glow Rilla out there to talk about fucking moose knuckles.
Yeah. Wait, Josh, why are you guys talking about politics before you guys were fucking?
Because
did the talking about politics lead up to the fucking?
No, it was mid.
That would be such a turnoff if I was about to fuck somebody and they started talking about Trump.
No, I mean, because like so we were hanging out and we talked for like 2 hours about mad shit, all kinds of shit.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, like so, like we were hanging out. Like I didn't expect to hang out with her as long as I did. Like I took a honey pack like an hour into her being here because I assumed that it was gonna like happen like sooner. So I cooked and shit. We ate and we were talking or whatever. And I'm like, all right, you know, I'm gonna run to the bathroom quick. So I do my honey pack and I'm like, all right, you know, probably like 20 minutes. That should be good, you know. And we just kept talking and shit. And I'm like, fuck. And then eventually fucking politics came up and I'm like,
At what point did you start talking about politics? Like right before you put it in her?
Nah, no, oh, no. Like probably like 20, 30 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Before.
So that got her pretty horny, right?
Well,
that got her all wet when you started talking about Kamala Harris.
Nah, so like what happened was she checked her phone and she was like, "Oh shit, it's getting late. Let's do this." And I'm like, "All right, cool," because it was like 12:30 and she lives 30 minutes away. So, and I'm like, "Yeah," I'm like, "We probably should because I have to work at fucking 8." So I just end up popping 2 fucking e-pills and staying up all night, which was a mistake because like I was fucking exhausted at work. That's why I had to nap before doing the show. But overall, it was an awesome night. You know, I mean, she owes me one because it was period sex. So no, really. So I texted today. I was like, "Yo," I cleaned up the fucking crime scene. She's like, "Yo, I'm so sorry about that." I'm like, "No, I'm just messing with you, dude. Like, it's not like that. You can fucking like prevent it."
Dude, would you have a fucking UFC fight in your sheets? Or
what? It was rough, dude. It was fucking bad, dude. So it was only day 3 of her period, right? So like if it was like day 1 or something, you can kind of, you know, whatever.
Was this the same chick you were talking about that wanted to use a condom?
Yeah.
So did you end up using a condom?
Nah. So man, I wasn't too mad, right? Because condoms are cheap, right? So that wasn't too bad. So I still have this actually. I opened it.
Magnums aren't cheap.
So I go to open it and she's like, "Oh, fuck using." She's like, "You ain't got to use a condom. Fuck using the condom." She's like, "Just don't come at me." I'm like,
did you?
Huh?
Did you?
No. I'm not.
Well, that's good.
Like that.
You didn't shoot the club up like Omar Mateen?
No, because I specifically requested to fucking come on her face. So.
Right on.
I gotta say though, I hope you know what. I don't even care if she sees this or not. She follows me on Facebook and shit, but I don't care. Best blowjob of my life, easily.
Right on.
Yeah.
Must be pretty good because you're what, in your mid-30s?
I'm 36. She's 27.
I mean, if that's the best blowjob, it must be pretty good.
I told her that this morning, and she was like, "No way." She's like, "I've never had any complaints or anything." She's like, "But I didn't think I was that good." And I was like, "Well, I'm not fucking making it up. I mean, what the fuck, dude?"
Are you sure you just weren't really high?
No, I wasn't. No, because I didn't pop the e-pill till after she left.
Oh, okay.
Because it was like 3:00, and I'm like, it was so late that it was to the point to where like I had a choice to make. It's like, do I go to bed and potentially oversleep for work, or just keep this shit moving? You know what I mean? So I said, fuck it. I'm just gonna pop these fucking things and stay up, which is a horrible fucking idea. I wish I didn't do it. I wish I just went to bed and set the fucking alarm and woke up groggy and fucking whatever, dude. But yeah, I got through it though.
Well, I'm glad you're having fun.
Yeah, man, and I hope you had fun on here tonight with us, man, for real.
Yeah, I had okay fun.
Good. All right, guys. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Thanksgiving.
All right.
Stay out of a cell. Don't do anything stupid.
See you guys.
Peace.
See you.